Hello, and welcome to the world of Entity Point. Before we begin, I have a question for you. Have you read the draft? I am the narrator of the story, detailing to you, the watchers, ever present, and to the players, the world around them, and the consequences of their actions. I hope you enjoy the story we have to tell. With that out of the way, it's time to take a delve into our current state of mind, beginning with Archibald Monroe.
Perhaps I should not have revealed as much as I did to Constance.
Is that it?
Also, why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? I expected some level of not exactly concern for human well-being. I expected some negligence in that factor. I did not expect this blatant, this horrifying atrocity that he's committing. Yeah. So, yep. Yep.
Constance Young.
Things have gotten a lot more complicated in a very, very short amount of time. Which I suppose is only par for the course, given the nature of this town. And the people and powers that it attracts. I guess there should have been some assumption about Supremus's naivety about how humans process experiences. I don't think he understands just how deeply traumatic these changes are, nor particularly cares to learn why. As if I suspect correctly, then he would say much the same that he did about smiles, that humans are imperfect and he is giving them more perfect forms. And while there might be some truth to that in the physical capacity, there is a significant disregard for the mental and emotional capacity. I can't say I'm terribly surprised at this revelation, though. I am just disappointed that I wasn't necessarily prepared for it.
Zachary Downs.
We really got to deal with this Shadow Lord business, because, it's making things way more complicated. Part of me thinks that is genuinely the only reason the Supremus is even here. Maybe it just needs to go back to where it belongs.
Mason Kane.
It's just funny in context of the character. Today's actually been a pretty good day. I mean, the stuff with Smiles happened, which was a little iffy, but we got through that all right. Archie got a hole blown through him, but we got through that all right. And now I'm just learning about everything I've wanted to know for the past few years. You know, I honestly don't know any way today could get worse.
And finally, our guest tonight, Nam Sanam. What has happened with you for the past 10 months?
Well, for the most part, been just staying not under the radar, but a lot less active. Having more free will and lack of basically reporting to the as like one of the what was the term again? It was subjects. Having a lot more free will again has been nice. Be more secluded away from people. Um, but then hearing about how do you pronounce it? I've been calling it the Supremes, but
Supremus.
Supremus. Uh, the immediate concern was like this is just another situation involving the subjects, not that we will be the subjects, but that the populace will become them. So what a lot of like mental thought came into we needing to go and figure out what the end goal is of these literal aliens and go from there. Pretty much being turned away from the door when needing to talk to the Supremus. But that's for the most part, he's just been in his own mind, getting in control of his own self. A lot of reflection on what does he actually need right now.
Understandable. And finally, before we begin, do any of the players have any questions?
No.
Yes, you in the front.
Why do you never ask the narrator's opinion on things?
Because I am him.
Why do you never
Next question. Yes, you in the front.
How much wood could a woodchuck chop?
Okay,
The woodchuck.
muting
Good
everybody.
job.
Oh, sorry. What? Yes, you in the back. Don't say it.
Can you do a mason?
You.
Yeah, I like it.
Nam, do you have any questions?
That exhausts me.
Do you have any questions, Nam?
Yeah, actually. In the 10 months, have I had any premonitions that would have been relevant before this point?
Probably not.
Okay, so in this situation, would I still have had premonitions, or would I just
They would have
Or
been
has it been, like-
mundane.
mundane?
One time,
Okay.
You had a premonition that your
Curious if
casting
the, like,
order would be wrong.
10 months later, suddenly I'm having premonitions again. I'll be like, this is a lot worse than I thought.
You have them. They're just like about mundane things, like your food order was wrong or something like that.
Gotcha. Avoid the sweet and sour chicken. It's extra sour. Got it.
Allow me to paint a picture. Now, you find yourself in a vast chamber filled with viscera, body parts, guts, decapitated heads everywhere. People being replaced with technology. And there's one specific person that you see, that you know. And this person is clearly happening against their will, But are you sure you really want to help Constance Young? And we begin. Thursday, September 16th, 2021. Evening. Mason Kane finds himself in the court of the Truth Seekers. Having a phenomenal time. You look around the room at all of these people. Some you know, some you don't. I just said it. Not even 20 seconds ago.
I had to step away.
Yes. Actually, let me confirm that. 16th.
September 16th. Am I insane or did you misspeak?
I believe I said that September 16th.
Okay, I think I'm insane, chat.
Same day.
Currently. Of the people there that you would immediately recognize, of course, I will give a refresher, would be the sheriff, Riley Bull, the raccoon, Rocky, Mr. Thomas Newdale, and there's a couple other people there at the moment. There's a middle-aged blonde woman, the mortician is here. And you had met Alfonso's crew before. This is Jim Booth, the man in charge of Alfonso's old crew. And of course, standing next to you is Mr. Christopher Samuels. Now. Welcome to the Court of the Truth Seekers, Mason Kane. This is Riley. We thought it was about time for us to introduce ourselves.
Let me get my mic a little closer.
Shut up. Yes, what exactly is this Court of the Truth Seekers?
Mr. Samuels, how about you explain? Of course, Miss Bull. The Truth Seekers. We were founded many years ago. Before I was even born. We are dedicated to uncovering the secrets of Entity Point and maybe even the world, and protecting them from those who would use them for less than positive purposes.
Sorry, give me a second.
Take your time.
I hate you so much. So, if I'm getting this right, you're dedicated to effectively finding out everything you can about the world and then protecting that information? Sort
Yes.
of sitting on it for the time being?
Some of it.
Okay.
And not generally the whole world unless it comes to that. Mostly just Entity Point. There are a lot of things in this town that a lot of people don't know about. And some of it should stay that way.
Yeah.
As unfortunate as that may seem.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the blonde woman interrupts. Why is he here? The Canes have caused enough problems in this town.
I snap my fingers and vape right now.
The sheriff turns. Destiny, I know your feelings on the Cane. But he is not like any of them.
Do I recognize a Destiny?
You may have seen her at the library once or twice.
Is she the librarian?
Her dad's still in the library.
I'm running Destiny Library quotes question mark.
This Kane is not like the rest of them. He has helped this town far more than he's hindered it. You know, I distinctly remember about 10 months ago when he caused havoc in the mayoral office. As Mr. Samuels uncovered, that was not this one. No.
Shut up, Aaron.
I'm sorry, why am I here again? That's Mr. Nudo. You're here to make sure Rocky doesn't get into any trouble. I would never get into any trouble.
We'll look over at Samuels.
Mhm.
Christopher.
Christopher.
So, are they both part of the group, or is it just Rocky?
It's more Rocky. Thomas is just kind of here because, well, he owns Rocky. No one owns me! Rocky, do you want to show us your name tag?
Okay.
You're here because I think you should be one of us.
Is that
Christopher.
okay? So are you like the head of this merry
Oh.
band?
No, the founders aren't here.
Okay.
Though you may meet them one day. They have other responsibilities. Much like all of us.
Yeah. So what all do you need from me? I mean, clearly there's a outside of quote unquote inducting me into the order, I guess. There has to be a purpose behind this.
Yes. Well, I've been watching you for a long time now. And frankly, I think you'd be a good fit. You have a lot of skills, excluding your powers, that would it would work great with us.
Finally, someone values Mason for what he actually brings to the table. Espionage. Yeah.
Does Mason know that?
Yeah, but there's been like no opportunities because this fuck always tells everything at the beginning, and the rest of them go in guns blazing. I don't get a chance for espionage. The one time I got a chance for espionage, I went with Catherine and Catherine only, and I got so much information.
Hey, calm down.
That was out of character, you know it. Hey, Courtney values me. Yeah. Yeah.
See? So is Nam.
Yeah. Anyways, back into character.
These aren't all of our members, but most of them were there when it was founded. I'm probably one of the newest people here.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean,
Okay. That's funny.
thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Now-
pretty funny.
Miss Bolt, Samuels raised his hand. Would it be all right if I showed him what we have?
It's just a big ass gun.
She looks at you and crosses her arms. Do you vow to protect the truth no matter the cost?
I hate that guy. No. Yeah.
He's
Yes.
Do you vow to uphold the sanctity of this place and the people of this city?
I vow.
Hold out your hand.
They're gonna brand you.
She stands up, walks over.
It's the one box from Dune. Puts my hand out like, ah!
Well, she stands up and walks down the stairs, and grabs your wrist. Grab my wrist. And she like turns her hand slightly, closes her eyes. They roll back. You see they start glowing blue, this light blue,
This hand's going to break.
and this
trigger.
voice echoes throughout the room. A deal has been made. You must uphold it. It's kind of this echoey, whispery voice. Her eyes roll back. She lets go.
Congratulations, you just made a cosmic deal.
What in the world was that?
Christopher puts a hand on your shoulder. Welcome to the Truth Seekers, Mason. Every one of us has made such a deal. Miss Bull is capable of conversing with any force she wishes. That's her power. I don't have one, and most of these people don't either. She was one of the founders.
I'm gonna write that down.
If you see this, Riley pulls something out of her pocket. It seems to be a kind of like a pocket watch in a way.
Mhm.
It has a symbol branded on it. If you see this symbol, know you're among friends. She holds it out to you, and it looks to be the symbol seems to be of a blindfolded man.
I will take it. And
It does just seem to be a regular pocket watch.
yeah, I'm gonna like slip it in to like my pocket, like jacket pocket, and like hook it up like a pocket
If you
watch
would
and
like a
hook it up.
different form of the symbol, you can. All of us have our own, and you see as like her badge
Mhm.
on her sheriff has a little one.
I can't believe I never
hidden
noticed
on
that
it.
before.
Now that you like kind of know the symbol, you could see it.
Am I
All
like
of
starting
these
to like
people.
recognize places I've seen it in town and stuff
Yeah.
like that? Okay.
You even kind of realize it's part of it has been on all of the notes you've seen. Not literally.
Okay. I was like, dude, if it is, that'd be fucking insane.
You see, I would have loved to do that. I hadn't thought of the symbol yet.
I was about to start just digging through, dude. I was about to start fervently going through the notes.
Yeah. If I had
Shut
thought of the symbol much earlier, it would have been on there.
Yeah.
But then you would have seen it sooner.
But I wouldn't know what it meant.
That's true.
Huh. No, the watch is perfect actually.
Christopher, could you show him what you need to show him? We have much to discuss. Of course, Miss Bull. Thank you. Thank you. Come with me. And
I
he
will follow.
kind of excitedly takes you out of the room and leads you through some of the more winding hallways. He takes you into this room with a large computer. It's old, it's dusty.
Supremus's child.
You would recognize it as an old Kane Labs computer.
Thank you.
If he gets PTSD.
Does he get a cell phone for being a king? Which means that the password Bing is Jungle Fred.
Did he mix two names together to get Melly?
It's actually Pingle Jungle.
Pingle Yorkin is the password. That's something for
Pringle?
Jason and Buck. Ha ha ha.
Spoilers, sweetie.
So what's the computer for?
Once new members are inducted, they are all shown the information on this computer. Some of it is from Kane Labs, but some of it's older. Some of it we've gotten from Beco Life.
Wow.
When that was still around.
What was the base that the science base we encountered in the mines? What was that called from again?
Chimera Labs. Or Chimera Science.
Would you have anything on there from Chimera Science?
You know of that?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's stuff on that about that too.
there's a lab in the mines.
They were weirdly involved in the founding of this town. Not exactly, it's complicated. And I know you may want to, but you cannot tell your Russian friend about any of this.
No, I wouldn't. Never.
We don't.
He's.
Entity Point doesn't have a good experience with Infinity Core.
I wouldn't expect you to. He's a friend, but they're treating him like a babysitter.
Sounds about right. He types. He sits down. Types a code in. And there are so many files on this desktop to the point that it has filled up the whole desktop and different categories of files and such. This computer is probably more advanced than any computer you may have seen. See all those files?
Yeah.
These are all my research. And if you type your code in, it will be empty because you haven't done anything yet for us. Les.
Can you use this computer to pull up everyone's research?
No. That's
Okay.
that's only reserved for the founders.
Gotcha.
But he exits out, stands up. Whatever password you want. We can set it all up right now. What password do you make?
Fuck, I didn't think of this. Do I have to write that? We'll have to write this down.
Yeah.
Damn it.
This will be important.
Oh shit.
I mean,
For a second there,
the viewers say don't forget to be thorough.
I hate the viewers. For a second there,
You hate Courtney?
I think it's funny. For a second, not a second, for like a very brief moment, the thought went through my head because I had to change one of my passwords at work today. So for a brief moment, I was about to, when you asked for the password, I was about to give you on live Twitch the password to most of my things. But I'm not that dumb.
So what password do you write down?
It's got to be something.
He gives you a string of letters and numbers in various capitalizations.
Bingus Jungle Frib.
XX underscore Bingus underscore Jungle Frib dash XX dash.
Patrick, can I ask a very brief question about something Mason probably would have noticed previously, but Zane forgot to look at his character sheet because he's a
Sure.
big dum-dum? When the head of bless you, when the head of Alfonso's old crew, Jim Booth, when he looked at Mason, was there anger in his eyes? I will raise you to look at my character sheet on something that you gave me the names for at the bottom.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I barely caught that, and I looked down and I was like, that name looks familiar. What, Patrick,
Yes.
Zane's gonna Google something.
Zane, why do you Google things? You just know them.
After you put in this password, we're shifting to the next day.
Yeah. Patrick, the password I put in ARCHAURIEL.
What's that?
It is. It's short for Archangel Uriel, the Archangel of Wisdom and Knowledge.
Genius. Password taken. No.
That would be incredibly funny.
Capital
You should
A.
do
You
it.
cannot use a password you have used before.
Capital A, capital U. Wait, Arc, capital A. The A in
You're
Arc
using a lot of
is
words,
capital.
man. Just do it.
The second A is a capital, and the U is a capital as well.
Okay, if you say so. You say so, big man.
And that's the password I put in.
Do you regret your actions yet, Patrick?
No.
I said Patrick.
Oh, shut up.
And it opens up, and he was right. All the files are gone. It's completely empty. Oh, the only thing that you can do is create new file.
18 plus.
What would you like to do? Don't look porn.
Is there...
18 plus.
So I'm assuming that their quote-unquote search engine is a lot better than most others. I'm assuming
Yes.
they've got better searches.
Any
They-
file that is on the computer that is information available to the truth seekers, specifically, not like higher level,
Yeah.
but just general truth seekers, is available on this computer.
DuckDuckGo. Sponsored.
I'm going to hit the proverbial search bar, and type in one word. No. This other thing matters more to Mason. The other one matters more to the story. This one matters more to Mason, so we'll do that. He's going to type in 2 words, actually. The author search.
Do you mean
0 results. And that is where we're going to shift to the next day.
Those higher-ups are hiding things from Mason. He needs
Friday.
to kill them.
September 17th, 2021. Archibald Monroe exits his augmentation pod, healing from the wounds of the day prior. Best he possibly can.
Archibald's a big fan of AR. Augmented.
And there's a knock at your door, almost on the dot, 8 o'clock in the morning.
See.
Nam Sanam. You have gone to Archibald Monroe's lab, which you had learned had been moved to the retirement home, which half of that which is being used by another scientist as his lab. Excuse me. I'm sure that was lovely for you, Tyler.
Pristine.
But you have just knocked on the door to Archibald Monroe's lab, and Archie, Zax doesn't even tell you who it is. He just shows you, and I would feel like you just immediately
obviously.
rush out, open the door, and can you describe what Archie currently looks like, for how different he looks?
So, Archibald, on the surface, he's wearing the same things he normally does. His lab coat, his flat cap. But he is currently not wearing a shirt. Well, he is wearing a shirt, but you can see a large portion of it has been cut away. And you see seemingly freshly healed scars on his chest, and a faint metallic. And if you look closely, you'll see like kind of a faint metallic sheen near the middle of his chest.
And does
His demeanor seems
um,
colder than usual.
and he has a beard.
Yes,
And
yes.
his hair is longer.
He seems kind of
More disheveled.
disheveled.
And has Nam's appearance changed since you last saw each other?
I would be growing. Well, no, actually, due to the experiment, I'm still bald. My physique realistically has not changed. If anything, I'm wearing more common clothes instead of the graphicless tee that was kind of just given to me. But I'm wearing like blue jeans and maybe some sort of graphic on t-shirt. It's irrelevant, just kind of bunch of colors splashed on.
It's the Entity Point Tigers.
Sure.
Tigers are the brand or the team for Entity Point, which is set in the mountains.
Gotcha. I still don't know much about sports. It was probably just something that I got on sale or
Yeah.
garage sale.
Someone
But,
was throwing it away, and you were like, "Can I just have this?"
New shirt.
The Entity Point Mountain Goat.
I don't have money. This is great.
It's EA Sports.
CPA.
So
Yeah. The door opens where you see a bit more disheveled Archibald.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. I wanted to come speak to you on the goings-ons with the
Oh,
Supremus.
yes. Come
that
in.
came down. I am hesitant, but I will walk in.
You see his face. You see Archie sort of react. With like, whenever you say Supremus, he gets kind of anxious. Like, as soon as you say Supremus, he immediately ushers you in before you can say another word.
Well, I see that you've interacted with them a bit more physically than I would have hoped, but are you okay? Have you been feeling weird?
I was shot by a robot yesterday, not related to Supremus, although he did help defuse that situation. But I have just finished with repairs. He looks down at his chest for a moment.
Walking over to
Right.
you, Nam, you see another scientist. He has slightly gray brown hair,
Yes.
a thick mustache. He's wearing a white lab coat with a red shirt underneath, and rectangular glasses. And he walks over to you. Who might your friend be, Archibald?
Nam, this is Dr. Furon, an associate of mine.
You told me. Hello, Mr. Sanam. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Monroe has told me a lot about you.
He would have also
Well, I
told
have.
Nam. He would also told you some things about Furon, like that they're working together and such.
Oh, if you're on. Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well,
More like
I've
in
definitely heard
passing.
your name here and there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that you might have helped with what was going on with the repairs then, if you've worked in tandem.
I have helped tangentially.
No. Yeah. No. We're working together we're collaborating on a separate project, which is still in the
Okay.
realm of Supremus, but more investigative in nature.
That's partly why I actually came by. I went up to kind of ask a few questions because I didn't feel comfortable under the aspect of these anatomy lessons, as they've put it. And it's been
Yes.
a bit more concerning to me, especially with, what previously went on just 10 months ago. So,
Yes.
have you actually met the Supremus then?
On multiple occasions, yes, and I would advise against participating in his experiments. There
God,
are
no.
I have learned yesterday what he is doing. It
Well,
is
ugh.
extreme, shall we say.
Would say that I'm surprised, but honestly, I was kind of expecting this. Um,
I was hoping it would be different, but yes, it will.
I say, and for refresher, Tyler, Archibald does have an android /
Companion.
AI named Zax,
Yes.
Mm.
who walks over, and he has a very simple, like silvery gray body with a screen for a face, and there's like this blue shimmering kind of holographic face on it of an overly handsome man.
He's a Chad.
You see Pierce Brosnan.
mm.
You see Henry Cavill.
Pierce
Um,
Brosnan.
And he walks over and says, I say we show him the footage.
Hmm.
He needs to know.
Yeah. Yes, I suppose he does. Well, Nam, are you sure you want to see this? This is extraordinarily disturbing.
To put into perspective, seeing what went on at the complex,
Wait,
Sparta.
no, not
Oh,
there. I'm
oh,
saying
okay, never mind. Never mind. That was a
no.
person misunderstanding.
It's the researches that went on before. I'm kind of desensitized to a lot of it.
Very well then. If it is your wish, I simply wanted you to know that it is rather visceral in nature. And so, a holographic screen will appear, and would
And
you like to describe?
Nam, you remember that vision I described to you at the beginning?
Correct.
That is what you see, but Constance is not there.
Damn.
Like, you see people being pulled apart and replaced with robotic bits. There's a man hanging on the wall who everything other than his neck and head has been replaced. And his head is still separated from his body, and the wires are connecting the veins.
How similar to this that I'm seeing would you say Calvin Strom looked?
Very similar.
You actually see
Okay.
Calvin Strom
Yeah, Calvin
operating.
Strom is actually helping Supremus.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, good to know. Good to know. That was going to be my next question.
You would see in the footage Calvin helping with the experimentation.
Yeah, no, because
Specifically,
I
he
totally
is
thought that
scooping
he was.
intestines.
He's scooping guts
Out
and
of
intestines out of
someone
someone
you
and
might-
replacing them.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Oh. Fascinating. Yeah, no, because my interaction with Calvin was totally not at all sus. Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I was hoping he could be saved, but he will likely have to be put down as well.
Are you talking about Calvin? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I was gonna ask if you guys had interacted with Calvin a bit, but I mean, considering you know of him, I'm assuming so.
I had been searching for him.
So how did you get this feed exactly?
Supremus invited me to collaborate with him in his experimentation. In his search to understand, as he said, us. And I informed him that I would be willing to assist him and collaborate with him on that. I went yesterday to begin that said collaboration, and he showed me around. This is what I saw.
Okay.
Constance was with me at the time, having been discussing matters of his own with him, with Supremus. They have a mutual problem they need to solve. It's of little importance now to you, but yeah.
So is Constance working with the Supremus? I'm confused.
Not in this matter. He has very similar beliefs as you and I do. This is not an acceptable method
No.
which he is using. They simply have a similar issue regarding a deal they made.
Narrator.
Yes.
In the premonition, was Constance conscious in it?
All of the
Did he
stuff,
seem-
all of the experimentations were. And Constance was in the vision, Constance was being experimented on.
Okay. Now, it's... Do you know where Constance is now?
Where is Constance now?
Speaking of Constance, we're going to shift over to the heroic base.
No.
It would be all of the heroic had been called to a meeting in Trevor's office.
So Zach-
Don't you mean Captain
that's why-
Concrete?
And
Don't you mean Captain
You're there right
Concrete?
now. You're in this scene.
Don't you mean Captain Concrete?
Patrick, can I
Um,
shoot your brother with a-
Please do.
and Constance had just finished explaining exactly what he saw last night inside Supremus's base
Go ahead, Constance.
and the Legion robot, the Legion snake.
Yeah.
And so Trevor is there, Chip is there, Leon is there, Zach is there. So Damien is also there.
Why is Damien there?
Because Chip didn't want to leave him alone.
That's a good. Chip have so many ways of restraining this man.
Yes. Now he does have something over his mouth to stop him from talking at the moment.
He's muzzled.
As he should always be.
But
Inhumane.
He's not a human. He's a special.
after Constance,
You want to change that one?
What was that? I'm also a special. I can't be
I need
racist.
you to repeat yourself, Tyler, because that was funny.
I asked if you want to repeat that.
Courtney, clip it. Clip me being racist.
You want to say that again?
Yes. I'm a special. I can say it.
Constance, you just finished explaining it all. About halfway through,
Save for the judge next time.
everyone sort of locked into what you were saying.
Locked in.
And you just finished.
Sure, man.
Did you explain to them what Archibald told you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Just Supremus and the snake.
Mhm.
Okay.
Pretend I'm Chip.
So Trevor, his arms crossed. Well, that's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Right. That's we
Yeah.
can't just let him continue, right?
You know, I said we shouldn't have let this happen in the first place.
Well, yeah, I had to go with what Hawthorne told me.
Hawthorne was being stupid. No offense.
Hawthorne is on his way here to meet Supremus.
Well, obviously we can't let that happen.
Well, he's currently in transit, and there's not
Send him a message. It's not like we need to send him a message by carrier pigeon.
Communication is spotty with him when he's in transit.
That seems weird. That seems weird and oddly plot specific.
What's he do? Fly? Himself?
Probably travels in a heavily armored vehicle.
Which, I don't know if you know anything about heavily armored vehicles, do not have great communication.
Nah.
That's
he
great.
turns into a heavily armored bird.
Send
Flies over.
multiple.
He's the carrier pigeon. Use a carrier pigeon.
That'll be better.
Slow.
Open a window. Let the radio waves in.
You're just throw him out a window?
No, open a window to get the message
We'll
through.
explain everything when he gets here.
Archibald also had a plan for dealing with Supremus, some method by which to make him empathetic, I guess. Something about holding Supremus's consciousness within his body, something along those lines. So that
Interesting.
he can, feel what it's like to be in an organic body.
I'm not sure. This is Leon. I'm not sure that would work. Exactly. I mean, I'm not an expert in cybernetics, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, if you
Not to
told
me.
me, if you told me that somebody could remain fully conscious and alive while they had been segmented into about 56 pieces, I also would have said
You're stupid.
that probably wouldn't work.
That's true.
But given what I saw yesterday, and the nature of strange things happening,
They do happen here. They do indeed.
there's a pretty strong precedent for things we understood being incorrect.
After all, we're an interesting point.
Chip has been listening but typing away the entire time.
Type, 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 type.
What do you think we should do?
I think we should try for a diplomatic appeal. I don't think there's any reason to move immediately with hostility and aggression.
And if that doesn't work?
Well, then we start preparing for the worst.
And what are we supposed to do about a 9-foot tall killer robot?
Well, we've dealt with a taller killer robot before.
We make our own 10-foot tall killer robot.
We take a giant robot and we push it somewhere
We
else.
make a 10-foot tall robot, but make her hot.
Give her giant titties.
We're not doing this. We
What,
He said
Patrick?
that in character, so my answer is what Chip said. Canon now.
Oh my gosh.
No.
What you laughing at, Patrick? What you laughing
Well,
at?
we all
Tyler's
said
reaction.
canon.
What did Tyler react?
When you said titties?
What did he say? What?
anyway,
I can't see the screen.
You could.
open Twitch chat.
No. What?
Yeah. Support the stream.
Chat, scold Aaron.
I would never.
Yeah.
That's
Chat.
gay.
Scold Aaron.
Ban this man.
Anyway. Well. You're currently our only diplomat to him
Yeah.
on a consistent basis. And no offense to you, but you're not the best at talking to people.
Well, Supremus isn't a person.
Yeah, that's really true.
Well, I guess you're not wrong. And switch over to concrete.
Okay.
That's the problem with me having like 8 NPCs
Mhm.
to cycle through.
You know how many can talk in the same thing? Actually, and
You know how many
them
people
appa-
talk in the truth seeker scene? A lot.
that's on you, man. That's on you, man.
Anyway,
That's on you.
And about this Legion snake.
Yeah. I mean, it's about...
Did you tell them you took the dust to Supremus?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you take it to Supremus?
See if you could learn anything about it.
But that's cloud property. Like, that's very distinctly not something you can just give out.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a bit too late for that.
Well, it was useless anyway. But still, it's...
That is true.
Sometimes you just don't
We
give
had...
things up to people we don't really know
Yeah,
or
that's...
trust.
This guy's got a point.
I just talked to
Shut
you
up,
about
Damien.
giving information, and now you're giving stuff?
Oh my god. Damien!
Yeah, you're right. I was operating under the assumption that the move I was making was diplomatic. It would be seen as, a sign of continued cooperation. Furthermore, we have no actual leads on where Eugene is or what state he's currently in, so I thought a wild card wouldn't be the worst idea.
Speaking of that, that's Zach. I want you to focus on that.
We literally have a far bigger threat to deal with right now.
But if we ignore the other potential one, it could get. Once we deal with it, with Supremus, Legion could be far out of hand.
Exactly. Why can't we send Chip's drones after that?
I was gonna send him with you.
And let's just think about that for a second. Let's send the fully mechanical robot drones after the much superior robot drones who have been parasitically infecting probably not only virtual components, but living ones. I think if we send drones after them, they don't come back.
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my drones.
Yeah, your drones are much more important than my life.
He wasn't gonna say that.
You can teleport, sir. My drones cannot.
Okay.
Well, at least we agree on something.
I'm just not sure exactly if that's where my skills are best suited.
Where do you think?
On
this is
reconnaissance?
best suited?
What?
On reconnaissance?
That is your job.
Yes, but I had a plan. I think I can investigate the pyramid without being detected.
I can just
Plan.
get in.
Right.
Oh, wait.
And I don't trust you in there.
Why not?
Because we don't need to be nice to this thing anymore. It's literally killing people and doesn't even care. I don't see the point in being diplomatic anymore.
So you'd rather potentially provoke the big scary robot that we know virtually nothing about?
I think it's given us quite a lot of information about itself.
Right, any tactical information that we can use against it?
That's what I would like to investigate. And I believe I can get in there without being detected by it or anything else it has.
Did you explain this plan to Trevor?
No.
What plan are you talking about?
I've discussed it with Chip. I was planning on discussing with you
You're
before.
supposed to discuss things like that with me first.
Yeah, and I didn't want you to inform other people.
We are a team. The whole team's supposed to know these things.
Also, now the whole group knows.
Yes, I do.
I would like you to roll influence their actions.
Dodge.
As Trevor hits you with a closed fist.
I got an 8.
As Trevor actually forms a giant robot to hit you in the face.
You're not quite sure how this is going. Roll read
Yes.
a stressful situation.
Okay.
I got a 2.
What is this plan?
Plan is for me to remove curse.
Why would that make...
Because he can detect curse.
And how do you know the invisibility isn't curse?
I don't, but I wanted to test that theory. I wasn't certain that would work, but I wanted to test it to make sure that it could. I didn't want it to just go into this half-assed.
And what if he does detect you? You were just talking about not wanting to go be sent after Legion. Going right into the Devil's Den is a lot more dangerous.
Yeah. I'm okay with danger. I just think investigating the pyramid, if I'm able to do that, is a bigger use of my abilities.
I want you to investigate Legion, at least for now. I'm gonna think on this, I guess. I don't know. Talk to Chip for a bit, and I'll get back to you on the pyramid.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. Still forget one of the agreements I had upon joining this team.
Which was...
I can say no.
Are you saying no?
I'm saying I might,
Okay.
but I'll investigate Legion. I don't know anything about Legion, but Yeah, I'll do that.
Chip, can you give him whatever we have? Yeah, I can do that. And Constance, you're gonna go back to Supremus, talk to him, see what we can do. Maybe talk to Archibald first before just going in there. Might be best to bring some backup, not go by yourself
Yeah, I can do
this
that.
time.
What about Mason?
What about him?
Frankly, it'd be a pretty good idea if I brought someone along who could change how things happen.
Reports say he's having the time of his life right now.
Well, the difference between Archibald and Mason is Supremus doesn't let Mason in there whenever he wants. You know what? Bring both of them.
Yeah, yeah. It was gonna be both.
All right. Dismissed, I guess. I need to think. The heroic disperse. First, Zach.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Or what would you
I
like to
guess he's learning about the thing.
Legion?
Yes.
Chip will basically forward you any information they have about Legion, which frankly isn't too much because Project Legion, by the time Eugene was using it, was pretty much defunct or not. Most of the research had been quote unquote put to waste.
Mm-hmm.
But the goal of Legion was to
Or
create a
actually,
nanobots project that could recreate powers without needing them.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal. Clearly that's not what it's doing, but
No, really.
and it definitely was not designed to drain the blood of things.
No, that's a little bit. That's some odd shit. Say it.
But you know, do you remember what you did know about Eugene's whereabouts? He'd been taken off. Basically, what you do know for facts now, because it's
Yes.
confirmed to be Legion.
Mm-hmm.
Legion had lifted Eugene out of the hospital
Uh-huh.
and went into the woods
That's not helpful.
as a direction. But you can at least confirm that Legion is not where Supremus is.
No.
So it was likely the other direction.
Yes.
But if you would look at the map in the forest section,
Which
The-
one?
Cloud Base, which is where Supremus's base is built on, is on the other side of Devil's Rock. So it's the other direction.
Okay.
So you have at least 2 different sections to search for any sort of evidence.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to Devil's Rock.
Brilliant. So make it to Devil's Rock, which you still see the remnants of Archie's lab because it had been there a while. There's this big square patch of dead dirt and grass right next to Devil's Rock. And sitting cross-legged in front of it, you see Thaddeus Burke.
Zach's just gonna completely ignore him.
He's just giving you a big smile. Kind of rocking back and forth.
I
a
got an
little bit.
11 on scan the area.
Perfect. You have 2 questions.
I do have 2 questions. What is hidden here?
He's got a knife behind his
And where did it go?
Perfect. Okay. So what is hidden here? You're looking.
It can be the
around.
rock. It can be around the rock.
You have looked.
Just anything that's not him.
You've in fact been inside of this rock
I have been inside of this rock.
before. You've seen this man's face inside this rock.
I
before.
have seen this man's face inside of this rock before.
But you're examining around this general.
I'm
area.
literally just kind of looking around him.
and you can see at one of the trees. You're looking down, looking up. At one of the trees, you see one of the roots has a bit of mechanical parts on it.
Oh, that's not great.
On the root itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's digging into the ground,
Uh-huh.
but it's going a direction
Okay. What direction?
towards the mines.
Ah, what a surprise. First, I'm going
And
to...
Burke is going to continue rocking back and forth and
That's
smiling
great.
at you.
Do you know anything about what's going on out here?
Of course I do.
What a surprise. You care to mention anything?
Of course I don't.
Well, you're mean to me, so we'll see.
I'm into you for a very specific reason, and it's because of the person you're inhabiting.
Oh, I know. No one likes him.
I actually don't have terrible memories of him. I have terrible memories of this place.
Yes, this rock. You know, Devil's Rock is actually a misnomer. It does not belong to the devil.
I figured not. You were inside. Well, he was inside of it.
I know. Protect
And he founded this place, so he can't be that good.
You hear Burke mumble to himself, "Protect entity point. Protect the creator. Protect entity point."
Oh, is
protect
that what
the
Legion
creator."
wants?
Well, those were its orders.
Very nice. Is it in the mines? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't believe him. Discern intentions. 8.
He is talking out of his ass.
What a surprise.
Shoot him with your gun.
Will you be helpful in any fashion? Or would you rather this town just get... What the fresh hell is this? Would you rather just get this whole town just get turned to dust?
No, I rather like this place.
Then tell me where it is.
Of course, it's in the mines. I'm surprised no one looked there.
I didn't know I needed to look.
Well,
One moment.
somewhere in the mines.
I'm going to go over to the roots and take out my shotgun.
Okay.
Did you make that one here?
Can you make a? There's a sync roll I will want you to make.
Okay.
Can
Can you tell me what that roll is so I can...
Yes, in
roll
order to
it?
do this in a way where the nanobots will not immediately run away.
That's why I'm using the shotgun, Patrick.
Yes. Roll attack from ambush.
It's going to be the same number regardless. It's an 8.
Okay.
I don't have a bonus.
All right.
Do you want to use 2 tokens? I will.
Would you like to use two?
Will it help it? Will it make me succeed?
Yes.
Then I will use 2 tokens.
So you walk over, fire the shotgun at the.
It's not a shotgun. It's
the
a hand cannon.
The shock.
You said shotgun. Anyway.
And it electrifies the nanobots that are sticking out of the ground, and it kind of deactivates them, but does not disintegrate them. They don't turn off. They don't
Yes,
dissipate.
that was the intention behind that. I'm going to now grab that part of the root, pull that out of the ground.
Oh, you can just pull the nanobots off.
Oh, I'm going to pull the nanobots off.
The ones that at least are out of the ground. The
Yes,
ones that are
and
in
then
the ground.
shove them into my bag.
You do see as you're pulling the ones off of the root, the ones that are that you can kind of like you have to dig a little bit, and the ones that are underground are just kind of vanishing under the
No, that's fine.
digging.
I'm putting those in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, can I use Can I use the single token, please?
For what?
Please, just let me use
What
a
were you
single
rolling?
token. No. Just I'm using a single token.
What were you rolling?
I'm using a token
To teleport?
to teleport the bag to Chip.
To teleport the bag.
Yes.
Did you roll power?
No.
Aaron, what'd you get?
No.
You rolled and then asked to use tokens.
I would like to use 1 token, please.
What did you get?
I got a 4.
Well, the bag disappears.
He's got a +1. He rolled.
That's why I got a 4.
No, I haven't read it.
So the bag, you're like, okay,
That didn't
you
go
focus, and the bag's gone.
Chris,
you have
where did
no
that
i-
go?
I do not know.
Can I spend a token to come and bring it back?
How many numbers are on that sheet of paper that has a map?
I have many numbers on
No,
this
the
sheet of
map.
paper.
45.
Oh no! 45. I would like to get a 45. Can I roll a D100? No, not D100. A D50?
Divided by 2.
Sure, D50.
That's a thing?
No.
No,
Roll the D.
Just rolling a D100 and some. Yeah.
dividing it.
Or, you know.
Roll me, re-roll.
I got a 35. No, I'll see. Ugh,
You don't get to know where it goes.
Me when they take away my.
I hate my use power roll.
That's 35, which I'll divide it.
Yeah.
Use 35.
Why not just use 35,
Well-
Patrick?
I can if I so choose.
What's 35?
35's the police station.
Send it there.
No.
That'd be really funny to have to collect it from evidence.
What's 12 or
So
13?
it's 35.
Patrick, I
It's
swear to
35.
God.
Give me
divided
that
by
back.
half, round up.
No, it's Mr. Black's coffee.
Great.
Or Requiem Library.
It's Manic's backpack. It's
It
weird.
doesn't matter. They're deactivated.
Yes.
It's-
But someone might pick it up.
That's why I was asking if I could use a token to bring it back.
Do you have 4 tokens? You've used 3.
No, I haven't. Why would
Oh,
I
wait,
need
you
4
wanted to use
tokens?
it.
I'm asking
Yeah,
you to
you
use
can
a
use that
single
token to bring
token.
it back.
It's just covered in coffee ground. So.
Well, that was a waste.
Well, now it's going to be more difficult.
Give me tokens, sir. No.
I can't do that.
What's a token?
What's a token?
What's a token?
So, we're going to shift, while you're doing that, over to Mason Kane.
Yippee.
You're back at your apartment. You woke up from the best sleep you've ever had in your entire life.
the best day of your life in like
What are you doing?
a while.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought you were pulling, and it was all a dream. Everything still sucks. So it's September 17th now?
Zachary,
Yes.
you've been given a token.
Yay.
Thank you, Max.
Max! Max! Thanks, Max! I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Don't listen to me. You can do what you want.
So, what are you doing, Mason?
Well, waking up for one.
Yeah.
Ah,
After the best sleep you've ever had.
I feel oddly refreshed and ready to tackle the day. Wow.
Time to go back to sleep.
It's amazing what a good day for once can do for the human body. I wonder if Damien's here. I step out of my room, day instantly ruined.
He's not there.
I might have a good morning. for
Maybe he
once.
got an early day at the cloud base, working for Chip. I hope they're getting along. I'm going to pour myself a hearty cup of coffee. Because Mason's having a wonderful
For
day.
the sake of me, can Constance go to Mason first?
Yeah.
You get a knock on the door.
I wonder who this could be.
I hope it's my good friend Vladislav.
There's no way in hell it's my landlord out for all of the missed months of rent I've had.
Constance is standing there,
I need your help with Supremus.
ready to ruin your day.
I was trying to slowly drop it, but I could not stop laughing.
Just a-
Okay.
Good job, Zane. I'm so proud of you.
What do you need?
You were aware that Supremus was offering cybernetic enhancements to anybody who volunteered, correct?
Yeah. I remember hearing about it once or twice. I think someone said it to me.
Turns out the process by which he is installing these enhancements is physically, emotionally, and mentally profoundly traumatic.
Oh.
It's very, very bad.
Well,
It has complicated our relationship with him and made some discussions about the future a bit difficult to have. I'm also going to be asking for Archibald's help. We're going to be going to Supremus's pyramid, and we're going to try to diplomatically appeal to Supremus, try to get him to understand that what he views as inefficient and as weakness is in fact integral to the human experience. And at the very least, would probably be more beneficial for him in the long run if he were to try to gain some new perspective.
Okay. So, what I'm hearing is for lack of a better term, space demon from space is ripping people apart and putting them back together again, and you want to go to the space demon from space and ask him to stop ripping people apart and putting them back together again?
Thank you! Maybe you are my nephew.
Maybe you are your own icon.
Actually.
It's more complicated than that. Supremus believes that a cosmic confrontation is approaching,
Yeah,
one that involves
He-
the darkness.
he said that.
This is, I'm certain, one of many preparations that he is taking to ensure that, as he puts it, the people of this town and probably of the planet are made safe.
I mean, honestly, the only thing that could make what he's doing worse is if the people are still conscious during the process.
I love you, Zane.
They are.
Oh! Really?
And you want me to go there?
So,
Let me get this straight.
so what I'm hearing is the space demon.
Mason, what would you suggest as the first step to solving this problem?
Blow him up.
With what?
I don't know.
A nuke.
Archie can figure something out.
I'm not in the explosives department.
That's Archibald.
Yeah. None of us are.
My best option is getting in there and learning practically whatever we can about him and getting out without him learning about it.
You're just pointing out everything Zach brought up.
I feel like Zane might be doing this on purpose.
And oh,
No, this is... Mason's in a good mood for once, and things are rapidly going downhill.
He's thinking clearly.
I agree.
Mhm.
We're not putting all of our chips on this one bet.
Yeah.
We are simply testing out the first, most easy, and accessible option to us, which is we go and tell him, hey, we think this is really fucked up. Could you please stop? And if he doesn't, well, maybe we'll have a different answer at that point. But
Okay.
if he can continue on this path in a way that is significantly less fucked up, like first of all telling the volunteers what they'll experience, and at the very least actually providing them a sedative for the procedures, then maybe this doesn't have to resolve with explosives. We don't have to blow up every problem that this town encounters.
Though we should blow up a lot of problems.
Like
We've
hospitals?
We've been really good so far
Hey,
at blowing
I
up
think
there was
every
no one
problem. There
There
were a
like
lot of
17
people in.
in there.
1,000?
No.
And hospitals, but
No.
All right. Fine. Fine. Yeah, we'll try to
Put on some pants.
talk to...
To be clear, you're there to make sure that if things go wrong, they don't stay that way.
Yeah. Yeah, like always. All right.
Anyway, we need to go.
He's getting things. Yeah, I was gonna say.
We need to go meet with Archibald.
He's getting some things from Jonesy.
All right. Let me just get changed real quick.
Now, speaking of Archibald,
You might
What was he
actually be
wearing?
Zach's nephew.
What?
What was Mason wearing?
No pants. Absolutely no pants.
Just, like,
T-shirt and shorts.
No pants.
probably.
No. He went to bed with no pants on. He woke up with them.
Why are you insisting that he's not wearing pants?
because for once in his life he's happy.
He wouldn't answer the door. without pants on.
Why not? I think that'd be hilarious.
T-shirt, shirts, shorts.
Shirts.
It's probably I doubt Constance would make mention of it, but it's probably astonishing to him that the T-shirt has coffee stains on it.
Is that astonishing?
Mason takes a lot of pride in his appearance. For him to walk around with a T-shirt that's got coffee stains on it, even in his own house, is surprising.
Yeah, but they're pajamas.
It would not be surprising. Anyway, speaking of Archibald, we're going to shift over to Archibald.
Delectable.
And Nam. He's there too.
I'm there.
So do you know where Constance is right now?
I think we need to appreciate
Things
Courtney.
Archibald will never live down. His oopsie.
Compared to how many could have been.
So
Anyway,
Yes.
so yeah, repeating previously what was said. Do you know where Constance is now?
Yeah, he's at the Cloud HQ. Yeah, that's Heroic Base. There we go.
Okay. Because I've seen that room today through one of my visions, premonitions, whatever it is.
Oh,
And he was under the knife.
I see.
So I just want to make sure that he's not currently doing something up there, because if he was, then this would be a bigger problem, right? So, but if he's just at Cloud HQ and nothing's happening, then that's for the better.
So I have reason to believe he is likely briefing the Heroic, his fellow Heroic, on the events of yesterday, which will likely lead into something involving
Archibald, you hear a knock at your door.
They have a house
Speaking of Constance,
negatives
Ah.
there for some reason.
He is no longer at the Heroic Base.
Yeah.
you see on your cameras Constance and Mason.
Nam is an ugly feeling inside. For some reason, we're not sure what that is yet.
Yeah, Archie looks down at a little screen on his wrist and says, he is no longer at the Heroic Base. And goes back to open the door again.
So, can Constance and Mason just quickly describe how they have changed for Nam in the past 10 months?
So Constance is currently dressed in, as opposed to the armor that he used to wear as Cloud's executioner, which was meant to appear very aggressive and violent, had a lot of skeletal motifs to it, and was primarily black. His uniform and outfit for the Heroic is supposed to evoke a much more... it's supposed to evoke the image of a much more classic hero, almost your textbook definition of a white knight, but much more modernized, to kind of, sell the image that the man standing before you is a hero, even if the people with whom he is in closer confidence, that facade is anything but true. So yes, he's wearing white tactical armor with silvery chrome highlights, and his sword, as always, magnetically clamped to his back.
You know, having your sword attached to your back is actually really bad.
Mason, describe yourself.
Mason is standing next to Constance, a little bit further back, a little shorter still. Mason's 33. He's not going to get any taller than this. He's got a nice royal blue button-up shirt with a black and blue accented tie and a black vest over it. with the sleeves rolled up. For once, no, not for once. He's been doing this a lot recently, but you didn't see it the last time you were with him. He just got on a relatively nice pair of blue jeans, with a pair of boots on, and he's spinning a pocket watch on just in his hand.
And all of you see, or Constance and Mason, you see Nam. You have not seen him for 10 months.
Oh,
This is a surprise.
You remember Nam?
yeah.
I do.
Nam, Constance, Mason. Well, here, come on in. He's gonna usher you in and close the door again.
Usher, like the singer.
Yeah.
What?
he's gonna usher you, and I was like, Usher, like the singer, and me and Connor looked at each other for a second. He was like, yeah.
So, what do I owe the honor?
Mason is an insurance policy because I have been ordered to seek a diplomatic resolution with Supremus.
Ah,
And I was also told to come speak to you about it first
why
and
is
bring
that?
you along.
Ah, because of my relationship with
Relationship,
Supremus of a sort.
Expertise in engineering, robotics,
Yes.
the like.
Hmm. Yes, I would be. I would definitely be a valid. What's the word? Consultant, I guess, as a valid resource as evidence that what he's doing is unethical and inefficient, frankly. The human body is more than sufficient on its own. It simply could, with minimal upgrades, it could be sufficient for dealing with the majority of specials, for example. Even the most minor of strength and defense enhancement augmentations are, in most cases, enough to deal with the majority of minor specials, minor to moderate specials.
You don't have to convince us.
No.
Yes. Sorry, I'm simply.
Ma'am, I too need this episode.
Out of game, what is Nam's current relationship with Cloud?
Yeah. What's Nam's current relationship with Cloud?
You live with
Pretty
Megan.
much complete
Secret.
isolation. I'm sure they know where Nam is, but have not contacted him for
I forgot he
anything.
still lives in
No
town.
missions, nothing. And Nam has done no work with them since.
I did. Thank you.
So he has
kind
no
citizen.
standing or rank, and as far as we know,
Yeah.
knows as much as he has been told, which is, we've told him nothing.
To put it into perspective, I have no idea what this hero stuff is that you guys were even just talking about. So
Yeah.
that's all news to me.
Was that Nam or?
I think that was Ty.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's definitely
Tyler,
just
so-
Tyler.
After the events of last season, at the very end, you might recall that Hawthorne took us all aside and was talking to us about a bunch of things. One of those things was the creation of a team called the Heroic. Basically, cloud agents stationed in Entity Point to deal with any of these kind of things. Like, all the supernatural threats that seem to appear always
Like a
here.
wiener.
Gotcha.
One is
Yeah.
sour, one is sweet.
They're supposed to be
Gotcha.
superheroes, but I feel like
Thank you.
a lot of people, including you, would feel like it's kind of a gun pointed at our heads.
Yeah, probably. Especially Nam.
Especially?
Jump in a
Don't
ditch
kill me again.
somewhere.
Fuck you.
Okay, that's good to know. Nam
Yes.
would have no knowledge. Is this like a? It's not a secret organization then.
No.
Yeah?
No.
If
They're
it's
very
They're
public.
okay, so
very
it's probably
public.
heard of them then. Okay.
Yeah. Constance
Gotcha,
is
gotcha.
a member. A well-known member.
Yes, Constance's name within the heroic. He is Sentinel.
They call him the Executioner.
I understand why.
They call him the Winter Soldier.
But for copyright reasons, they can't.
They call him the.
It's taken.
He is not Godzilla.
They call him the Snow Warrior.
He's the Autumn Avenger. No, we can't use that word either.
He's the legally distinct Winter Soldier.
The Avenger of Zendikar.
Is it even cold up here?
He's the Autumn Army
I mean,
guy.
it is Colorado.
Mm.
Yeah.
I call him the cold dude.
Oh, I know. Doom guy.
Wait,
I call him the chill guy.
the summer operative.
Mr. Freeze. No, we can't use that either.
I fell off a train in some mountains, and then I woke up and, well, I still had both my arms, so I was like, I guess I'm still a regular dude.
Captain America, regular dude.
Anyway,
Welcome to the Nazis
Segue.
right here.
back to the scene. Back to the scene.
Yeah.
Technically, they're not saying you can't come with them, Nam.
Well, we haven't
I
fully
mean, that's
addressed
not even-
Nam yet.
You haven't
We haven't even
fully
gotten to
addressed
that
Nam
point
yet.
yet. So I do have a quick question.
Yes.
So for clarification's sakes, Archibald was not saved, but he got help from the Supremus.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
What's the metal bit then? That's just like self
That's his own thing.
done.
That's his own stuff.
Okay.
It's less.
I-
It's
I was
less
like, for a
metal, it's
second,
more of like
I
you
was
could see
concerned.
like sort of wiring.
He's doing his own
Yeah.
thing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
no.
Moisturized
do
in
my
his
own
own lane.
thing.
That was the joke. That was the reference.
Good.
Archie, I have a question for you.
Yes.
You've gotten, so to speak, up close and personal with, what was his name? Calvin? Yes?
Yes.
In his new and upgraded form.
Yes.
Why are you asking me these questions?
What is the purpose of these questions?
Does he happen to have a upload or download port anywhere, so to speak?
USB port.
I'm assuming that's a Patrick question. Patrish. One moment. Let me think. Let me
Gods of this world! Gods of this world! No.
answer my call.
You're like, oh, give me a second, let me think. You pop your foot up on a desk. Zeus! Your son has returned. I disowned you.
Did you guys see that Sony's doing a remake of all the original God of War trilogy?
I didn't see that.
I'm very
Oh,
excited
interesting.
For that. It's for the
They
PS5.
did, but I think that
With the what?
I also saw something that they completely dismantled the oh my god, I'm blanking. Whatever it's called. The team that does the remakes, that group,
Yeah.
they
Oh.
completely like dismantled that branch recently.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I don't know if they're still gonna be going through it with a different team, but it's whatever the team was that has recently done remasters. I can't remember which one. I know that it happened with Microsoft.
I just, if they do end up doing it, I hope it's good, because I've always wanted to play the original trilogy, but I don't really want to play the original trilogy, you know?
Understandable.
Yeah.
I've only seen some of it. I've seen
Sorry, we're
clips of
talking
the
about
most
God of
brutal
War.
bits. That's about it.
Okay, I've returned. What was the question?
Does Supremus have any holes?
No,
I mean,
no.
port.
Calvin.
Calvin. Not Supremus. Calvin. Yeah.
Does he have any, like, download or upload ports on his body that Archie would have seen at any point while he was there?
He frequently has wires that.
Yes, in his right here, right on the bottom of his jaw.
Yes, I believe so. Right here. And if I
And
can't
is-
figure out how to use it, I can probably make my own if necessary.
Would you be able to hypothetically have that done before we go there later today. Just as quick as possible.
For what purpose?
Well, we don't know entirely what Supremus's plans are here. And to be frank, I'm not entirely certain if Calvin's being upfront with you. I know you two are close, but
I am certain that Calvin is not who I knew before.
yes.
I believe his experiences have changed him as much as mine have changed me, if not more.
But I just feel if things go south in the agreements, you two could keep Supremus distracted, and I could tend to Calvin. And effectively force download everything he knows, so to speak.
I see.
The only reason I know I am invaluable to discussions, as Constance so tactfully put, but I feel like I'm the only one of us three that would be able to get to Calvin and get out without anything happening due to my other unique skill set.
Yes.
This all feels like it's
Yeah.
coming out from Mason because of the Truth Seekers thing, of them being like, yeah, your power's cool and all,
It is.
but information.
It is.
Yeah.
So someone from since when Mason got his power till now, no one has valued anything besides that effectively.
I mean, I did.
But
It wasn't on screen, but I did.
But now that a large group is openly valuing other things outside of that, not even really valuing that, like it's valuable to them, but the other things are more valuable that they've stated, he feels more confident in himself. And that is likely coming through him talking to you two.
That feels the normality.
Saying normality in the Force.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Well,
Feels more normality.
I can probably whip something up. I can whip something up. The issue would likely be preventing Supremus from noticing such an intrusion. Actually, can I roll cognition to determine whether I think that would be likely that he would notice something like that happening?
Please do.
Like in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah.
Can I
And would anyone like to address Nam in this conversation?
actually, yeah. Nam. How do I put it? You have experience being in the white space, correct?
I do, somewhat.
Do you reckon...
I wouldn't say experience, but I've been there.
How do I put it? This is a big ask. But do you
what?
think you would be able to effectively, as a hidden variable, be in there until the time comes to, for lack of a better term, rip you out?
I could. I do have a few questions on this. Is there a reason why we're going diplomatically with? So you guys have seen and spoken with the Supremus, then?
You know, I've asked myself that same very question.
We know virtually nothing about Supremus nor what he is tactically capable
That's
of.
what the Calvin plan's for.
So, we think it's best to pursue the most easy option while it is still available to us, while we are still, at least as far as Supremus is concerned, on good terms with him, before we do anything that could provoke any hostility, because we do not know what we are up against. This is a very, very literally alien.
That's Mason's plan.
Nope, can't use that word. Alien.
Force.
Nope, it's not a force.
So what are you talking about?
Isolation.
Being.
very, very literally alien being that we're dealing with, and it is best to move
With extreme caution.
because of how little information we have. We can use this diplomatic mission as an opportunity to gain tactical information, but we shouldn't make any assumptions about what Supremus is and is not capable of doing.
And
No, I
currently, we have no
agree,
reason to
honestly.
believe that he is intentionally committing atrocities. It is more likely he is unaware that what he is doing is
Atrocious.
not acceptable.
He's never struck me as malicious.
Precisely. In fact,
It's more of like a curiosity sort of thing.
it is a lack of understanding regarding the effects of what he is doing on people. He is considering them to be, like himself, unfeeling and desiring to just be better.
Just be better, man.
What is the Supremus? Have you guys have seen him then?
Are you
One of his forms.
Yeah, are you familiar with the Beyond?
It's-
Have you ever heard of it before?
God, have I ever heard of this before?
His name is the narrator. Get it right.
No?
I don't think you have.
No. I've
Archie, you
not
would
heard
be
of
a
that
better
before.
explainer for this.
So, imagine a pot.
Imagine sand.
Okay.
Imagine a large cauldron. Inside the cauldron, there is a stew with lots of bits and pieces. Those bits and pieces, that soup, is reality. It is everything you've ever known before. It is the multiverse and all the worlds within it. Outside of that cauldron is the beyond. It is the associated energy is rainbow colored. It is,
That's gay.
in a way, the source of all things and the foundation, in a way, of where reality is built.
I said it so quick too.
For all intents and purposes, it is outside of the reach of most people within reality. There is typically no need for anyone to know about it. It is a vast desert that is largely empty, but with small pockets of things from existence, from the pot. But and Supremus is one of those pockets. In fact, this is the project that Furon and I have been collaborating on together. We have been trying to isolate the pocket of the beyond where he is from. With some success. Our goal is to go there for reconnaissance purposes.
Sure.
This is the first time anyone other than Zax has been told, and Furon have been told this. So
Because no one needed to know before
Was he
now.
not there when Jonathan?
no.
I showed up right after.
So Constance and Mason are hearing this for the first time.
Whoa, you don't say. That's really wacky, Archibald.
Whoa!
Wow.
Let me eat this pasta with some weird noises.
So,
Interesting. Okay. I think I'm understanding it somewhat, although it is semi going over my head, I'm sure. But got it. So he's kind of got this state of being from multiple worlds that he switches to.
He is from a world beyond worlds.
Right.
He is. We do not know his planet of origin, but he has said that he has been in the beyond long enough that it is his home for all intents and purposes.
Okay.
And yes, we have also learned that he has been to numerous worlds and has left them in chaos.
Okay.
Constance, You hear communication over your comms from Concrete. Constance, I need you to get to Supremus' base now. Please.
Concrete.
Mr. Strom came by looking for you. Says it's urgent.
Copy that. Will do.
Constance, what was that communication regarding? Actually, could I...
You can clearly tell.
Okay.
You could hear him, you could tell.
I was gonna say, he's in my base. Could I effectively have access
He
to
wants
any
be dropping
transmissions
some
into my
eaves
base?
on him.
Into or out of?
So
Actually,
effectively,
He's about
I
to
think
tell
out of
you
my
what.
base.
He's
Okay.
probably about to tell you.
what I'm hearing
it
is
was.
Archie's like, I mean, he's in my house.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
Concrete has just
I'm
informed me
next to
that
him.
Calvin recently came looking for me, and has thus commanded that I expedite progress towards Supremus's pyramid.
You would see a look of genuine concern flash through Archie's eyes.
So we have very little
Same.
time.
Oh,
Okay.
Nam, would you like to tell him what you told me?
Yeah. So the reason I was asking these questions is less of, I guess, a concern towards the Supremus, and is more of a concern towards what's going to come from today. I had this sight. It's partly why I'm actually even here, but I had this vision, premonition, and
It's an
Constance,
asset.
you were in the room that they were doing the work on people, and you were under the knife. You were being experimented on. Well, actually, granted, I think the experimentations were actually already done.
Okay.
So, whatever's
Are these premonitions,
leading this,
are they always
They are reliable.
I would
reliable?
say, yeah.
Reliable insofar as that any one you have had has always come to pass?
They are malleable, yes.
They are malleable. They've occurred in similar veins depending on the circumstances that we, or at least myself, have undergone to counteract them. I've seen arcs of lightning exploding and electrocuting somebody in a chair. But before that has happened, me and another subject got them out of the chair, out of the room, but the explosion still happened, for example. But another example was I saw myself stabbing somebody as Manic had a knife. Irrelevant. More under control now than before. But by removing myself from that scenario, that never happened. If that makes sense. So me informing you of this possibility may have already changed that outcome. But I'm saying that this is a possibility that if the course doesn't change, you will suffer.
Well,
Sorry. Go ahead.
Was I in that room as well, or did I just see?
You just saw
Saw
most of your
in it,
visions.
okay.
You find yourself within the vision, but it's rarely you that you're observing.
It's an outside
Okay.
perspective rather than a feeling
Yup.
of you being inside.
Yeah.
well, I will do my best to avoid that outcome. But I've got a job to do.
It would seem wise to not go alone. I do not believe you have been required to attend simply.
No. I plan to bring you and Mason.
So, Mason, you were mentioning bringing, or if I can wait in the void room until it's necessary. What is the necessity? I guess. I'm wondering what the purpose of me being in there would do.
You heard my conversation with Archibald, yes, about the chip for Calvin, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Bertina's already going to start tinkering on that.
If possible, I would have hoped that you would be able to get out of the, as you put it, void room at that moment to help me deal with him. I'm confident I could do it on my own, but it would be convenient to have help against the man who is actively ripping the people to pieces.
Is this
Oh wait, Mason doesn't know that. Mason didn't
battle
say
or
that.
conflict? Okay.
Also,
Is this conflict gonna be
question. Does he
mental
powered by
or
electricity
physical?
alternative energies?
I'm not certain. That's the issue. I'm going to try to take him down through espionage as quickly as possible, but if that falls through, it would be nice to have a backup.
You could just bring Nam with you.
Or you
I'm
could just come with.
concerned
That's
that there might be.
probably more convenient.
Well, we can theoretically do both. It's I think there might be confusion on how I kind of got to the void room, though, is that it was my mental self getting there. I don't think I've never interacted with it to the point of where I can leave at different points. I ended up there, if I'm correct,
Yes.
by complete happenstance last time.
Correct. Or at least the
I
first
think
time.
I was trying to get into the other Mason's view, and I ended up in the void room.
Correct.
Right?
So
if I'm
it's-
remembering correctly.
So
yes.
it's kind of like the nexus for you, completely mental.
Exactly. And I mean, granted, there's multiple of me, so I can do both. But
Okay.
I had access to it from Mason's position in the Nexus. I don't know if, and maybe if I were to go through your path to the Nexus, then that would also bring me to the Void Room. But it's not a situation where I can go in and then pop out. It's I would go into it and then I would leave back into the Nexus.
Okay. Well,
I will remind all of you. You're on the clock. Or
maybe
you don't have much time.
Like 2 minutes.
maybe going in person would be the better option.
Yes, we could
confused.
simply provide the excuse that you are contemplating.
Wanting to see the process before you
You
decide
want to see the process, yes.
of people being ripped
Yeah.
to pieces.
Me? I mean, I've already spoken with oh my god, why am I blanking?
Supremus?
Calvin.
Oh, Calvin.
Um
Oh, that would expedite the process.
yeah, I've spoken with him because I had asked previously to speak with the Supremus. And he said that I had to come back another day because the Supremus was busy.
I see.
So I've never actually had that meeting with him yet. So I kind of already
think
have a
we have a
vain
way in.
purpose of being there.
I would also like to say that Archie's already done with the chip. He's been making it this entire conversation.
Wow.
Yeah. He's been like periodically
sure.
like nudging you and like asking for clarifications and specifications on what you're looking for.
So like every
exactly.
once in a while, I was like literally like this.
He just like waved you.
He's does Archie have any knowledge? I know Archie's a very intelligent man. Does he have any knowledge on espionage whatsoever?
Theoretical.
Not in the slightest, no.
Theoretical espionage.
I've thought about it.
I know you're
you
supposed to be
Mr.
quiet.
Narrator, God of this world. Yes. Would you say that Archibald is, for once in his life, hearing terms he's never heard before?
Yes. No, I'm still saying that.
What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say?
Like, so the labia.
I have a child, sir.
Not of your choice.
What? He'll like probably halfway through the process, like look over, like, yeah, it just needs to be able to quickly plug in as effectively fast as possible and quick download everything.
Yeah, you could see that Archie wasn't really thinking in terms of like like he wasn't thinking the idea that he was just like building a cylinder.
As
You know how
long-
he often builds cylinders.
Is it like a 5-inch by 4-inch cylinder?
What would you say if one got a cylinder stuck in an M&M filled with microwaved banana?
I'm not sure why I would care.
This is my Patrick. Patrick, this is my cross I must bear.
Yes.
And I assume you're like, no, you don't want it. It needs to be smaller.
This.
It doesn't. Mason's outfits tend to have lots of pockets, so he can have it practically anywhere on his person. So it just doesn't need to be huge, but he just effectively wants it to be able to plug in and within like a few minutes download the contents of effectively all of Calvin's personal files stored on him, like because he's like practically all robot now.
At least part of his is at least part of his head robotic.
Oh, a whole half of his head.
Okay,
Mason's
so we
assuming
can assume that his memory is at least partially,
well
largely at least.
it's probably
like-
largely stored in his actual brain, but the electronic side, Mason's assuming if anything happens to him, it's probably got backups of all of his memories.
He has a cybernetic eye, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So anything from that would be stored in there.
Yeah, that's what Mason wants to effectively be able to get to pull off of this man everything he knows.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So
So,
Yeah.
with all of that, would you like to head to Supremus?
I
would love for
is Nam wanting to come with?
I think it's for the better that I do, but I might send Manic because I want to look at something before we actually get there. It might take us a few minutes to get there, right? So I want to try to find out something beforehand. It might come to nothing, but
Well,
I wonder if Calvin's mental state is stable enough to exist in the Nexus right now.
that's smart.
ooh, it
is-
should be.
Remind me, because Zane's forgetting. Is Manic the crazy one with a knife that has no thoughts, or is that the one
Well, he
that's
stops,
also crazy but
that one's
sort of
that one is Khan. Manic
there
is
we go.
just the more violent of the two.
Gotcha.
Khan is like the literal rampaging murderer type
Gotcha.
person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mason
yeah.
would remember Zane completely blanked. He knew there was two, and he knew one of them was a
Totally.
murderous
There's-
psychopath.
There's technically, I guess, like 100,
There's a
but
lot.
yeah,
There's two big different ones outside
it's
of that.
wild.
So, with that being the case,
Yes, there's
Nam.
Nam, Manic, Ghoul, Khan, and
probably
one of the
others.
other
Starts
people.
listing off like hundreds of
Ghouls.
would you like to call
Ted Bundy.
forth Manic?
I would like him to call.
Wait,
I do. So
Please
with
roll
the
Call
new
the Nameless.
state that we're in.
Ben Dundee.
Yes. Okay. I was curious if I would
Um,
need to use call
in
the,
between
call the nameless
Seasons,
or not.
me and Tyler made a custom move for him.
I see.
Sick as hell.
7. So very. Oh wait,
Um,
it's cognition.
Yes.
9.
9. Well,
Do I want to? You know what? I'm going to spend a token.
Yeah,
I'm going to spend
alright.
a token. Make that a 10.
Hell yeah.
So on a 10 plus, you call the one you want and maintain control. So, all of you quite literally watch Nam's entire demeanor shift into manic. It's subtle enough that maybe at first you wouldn't be able to tell, but just the way his face moves is different.
Well, hello there.
It's been a while. I heard everything, so don't feel like you have to rehash anything. I understand. This will be interesting. I didn't really get to speak to him a little bit, but I'm kind of curious what Calvin and this Supremus is going to be. So, I'll be walking alongside you while Nam does some mumbo stuff. But otherwise, it's nice to see you all again.
Yes. While Nam does his bimbo thing.
It's nice to see most of you all again.
Yes.
Nam/Manic didn't have the best experience with Constance last time they
Well,
It's like a
Nam
regular-
didn't. I think Manic probably wouldn't have cared
Bless you.
to an extent. He would have been probably more indifferent,
Gotcha.
but still probably upset about the status of it because it is
Yeah.
like his own existential being
alright.
in a way.
So would all of you now be heading to Supremus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to shift over to Zachary Down.
Get in here,
That's
you
what I
shit.
do in this episode. Yeah?
She's ruining it. She's ruining it. She's ruining it. She's ruining the moment.
Zachary.
Sit down.
Yeah?
Don't talk like this.
You're
Yeah?
heading to the mines.
That was for you, Zane.
I wasn't ready for this. Like,
Yeah? I'll do it a
When
fourth
you
time. I don't know when.
when you get there, yes. The first thing you notice is there's a lot more overgrowth over the mines than there were last time you may have been here.
Uh-huh.
Which it's confusing. This is supposed to be a tourist attraction, but it's clear this is not being maintained
No.
at all.
No, absolutely not.
Maybe not even marketed as a tourist attraction.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't look, nothing looks out of place other than a lot more vines and greenery.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
You seen anything I can't?
Not that I notice.
You know how incredibly unperceptive you are? Notice things!
I can't see through walls.
Yes, you can.
Not through however many feet of rock.
He pulls
Okay,
out,
I'll give you
pulls
that
out
one.
spirit
Yeah?
binoculars.
Yeah? Yeah, Zane, what's up?
I'm gonna fucking get
Yeah, you're in this thing too, right?
Yeah?
Anyway, you enter the mine.
Yeah.
Well, so the mines just kind of continue deeper and deeper, significantly.
Yeah.
Where you would see the Chimera Science Lab door, which I don't think you've been to.
No, and
But
I don't
you've been
care.
told about it,
Yes.
at least. But you don't see any Legion so far, at least. But you are seeing corpses.
Yay.
Animals after
Mhm.
animals. Birds, rats,
Tub number 2.
cats,
Ah,
dogs, snakes.
oh my.
Dozens and dozens of carcasses. Deflated carcasses. Drained
That's a fun
entirely
description.
of their blood.
That's a great description. Double points. Yeah? I will do it again in like
But
20 minutes.
there are some legionized things that are alive.
I'm just
They all appear to be the bugs, arachnids of the cave itself, scorpions.
I'm just kind of slowly walking.
Litter the floor. In fact, you can barely step anywhere. But you do notice when you do slowly take a step, they disperse. As there are these hundreds and hundreds of
Well, I remember
tiny
this video game
robotic bugs along the floor.
This is like my work. These are my least favorite video game levels.
They all look at you and talk in unison.
Well, I'm glad I'm not on the menu.
Leon. Yeah. Leon goddamn Kennedy.
Hello, gorgeous.
Can I see the menu, please? What do you want to have to do?
The silent treatment, I hope.
Can you
I
please
do
roll
have-
read a stressful situation?
Yeah, I do have a question for
Roll
you.
the dice.
When was the last time you brushed your teeth?
This morning.
Brilliant.
13. Nope, 12. 11.
11. Okay. You have 2 questions.
I don't know what they are, Patrick. When was the last time we had those?
What's the best way in? What's the best way out? What dangers haven't been
What's the
noticed?
best way out?
What's the worst threat? What's most vulnerable to you? What's the best way to protect the victims? Currently, ignore that one. Other than, well,
I'm the victim.
you're the victim.
The best way to is to leave. What's the best way out?
Possible victims.
Maybe not the way you came.
Yeah. Oh, how? Oh, well,
Well,
it's
You
blocked
look
off
back
now.
and you don't see anything, but you don't feel safe here. It feels like you're the outsider.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
You have one more question.
Did you send me the questions?
No, you
Not
have
you.
access to the document.
Yeah,
Do you know how long that takes to do?
not very.
Gosh,
Be better.
I don't want to.
Push past your limits here.
Stop coughing like
You
that.
sound like a big red robot.
Plus,
Well, I don't need. That's fine. What dangers haven't been noticed?
Haven't been noticed?
Yeah. Shh, tell me where his corpse is, Patrick.
The ceiling.
Oh, yay!
As you look up, where you see the entire ceiling of the cave is covered in robotic vines.
Uh-huh.
Silvery blue vines that have grown into the cave. Out of the cave.
I'm going to take out my bag of nanobots
Which are currently deactivated.
and slowly start putting them all over myself.
You don't have that many. You can
As
maybe
many
cover
as
your
I...
hand.
Yes.
Okay. As they kind of automatically attach, but they're still off.
Yes. That's what my intention was.
Okay.
you understood what I was.
I'm going to keep going forward.
I didn't, but you did.
As they do keep moving out of the way, you move deeper and deeper into the cave.
My gun out.
As it splits three different parts. The vines itself have there's three different entrances further into the cave. Two of them have the robotic vines. One does not.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch. I'm kidding. What? What?
The
Say again.
two on there's the middle one and the left one both
Yes.
still have the vines on the ceiling.
Okay.
The one on the right does not.
I know which way you're tricking me to go.
You think that, wouldn't you?
I would. So I'm going to the one on the far left.
One of the ones that has the vines.
Yes.
Just making sure. As you continue deeper.
You little trickster.
further as it starts to lower a little bit the cave, you have to duck down. As you can barely take a step at this point without
Uh-huh.
stepping on some of the
Oh, don't worry. I'm
nanobots.
keeping that token that I was given earlier.
Uh-huh.
I only need to spend one token to teleport out of here. Diggy, diggy hole.
As you kind of enter into this chamber that seems to have been dug out by Legion itself, the walls
Uh-huh.
are covered in nanobots.
Yes.
And there's this kind of table that has been carved out of the stone. And lying on it, you see Hal.
Hal?
Half of his body covered in nanobots.
I thought Hal went to the... Hal?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy!
As
Suck a dick, Hal!
you see the nanobots are kind of crawling over his unconscious body. Like kind of these
Is he dead?
fingers. No. As these fingers are crawling up his nanobots crawling up his
I'm going to
body.
pray that
God.
that they count my hand as one of their own.
Okay.
I'm going to touch Hal. And I'm going to spend a token to teleport both of us out of here.
Well, he's ran to token to teleport you out of here.
I'm going to send the token to teleport him out of here.
He's gone. The nanobots on him kind of just fall off.
Yes.
And the entire cave begins to shake.
I'm going to run.
Would you like to run or roll?
What do you mean, roll?
You can roll your power.
You know how terrible that usually goes for me?
You know how battle.
I got a 12.
And you immediately, as soon as they shake, you teleport out. You do notice the ones in your hand have reactivated, are starting to grow. As you feel these pricks stab into your hand. Where do you teleport to?
Just teleporting out of the cave. Right out of the cave.
Okay, so you teleport right out of the cave.
I'm trying to throw them off of
You're
myself.
trying
and-
to grab, and they have attached to your other hand. stabbing inside. Well,
I'm shooting myself.
I need you to roll stand your ground. As the legionized hands are fighting against
Plus
you.
2. 9. I'm going to spend a token to make that a
Then
10.
roll 12 plus. Okay.
That's a 10 plus.
But you do
yes.
you get one of your hands. As the nanobots just kind of deactivate and fall off to the ground.
Uh-huh.
You do see these, like, your hand is now covered in these stab wounds.
I'm going to use curse to kind of just push them off.
Curse?
Yeah. The sand powers.
Ah, yes.
gonna-
As this gray sand.
I'm going to turn my
pushes-
hand into curses.
You turn your hand to curses and they fall off, and you see literally the tiny nanobots bury themselves into the ground.
I'm going to grab the ones that are deactivated. I did not know I could do that. Did you know I could do that?
And the cave begins to shake. As a wave.
One moment.
Okay.
Wait.
I'm turning it onto force mode. And I'm shooting the top of the cave a bunch of times.
I'm gonna need you to roll stand your ground again.
That's a 7. No, wait, that's an 8. That's an 8.
Bad consequence.
7 and
difficult
8 are the
decision,
same, but you know.
Price to pay.
So what? I need this cave to get collapsed.
Correct.
At least the entrance.
So,
Yeah.
some of the nanobots will get out.
Yeah.
The cave will collapse.
Okay. But
They will be attaching to your foot if you choose to collapse the cave.
okay. Do.
Okay. Cave collapses as a whole swarm of them attach onto your foot.
Shit.
Stab.
Ah!
And they're eating away at your foot, basically.
I got a 10 to turn my leg into curse.
Okay. And they bury into the dirt.
Man, I'm so
We have
glad.
to go
Man,
now.
I am so glad you're immune to that.
I am too. We have to go now.
I am not trying to teleport. I'm
You're
running.
running.
Yes.
Where are you running to?
I'm running back to the base.
Wow, what a coincidence!
Are they there?
They're going through the forest. Basically, so all of you, including Nam, are basically crossing paths with Zach at Devil's Rock. As they're going to Supremus, you're running past as you see them walking to Supremus.
Hi, guys.
And you see his
Nam?
hand has been turned into curse, this gray sand
What's
rock
going
thing,
on?
and so is his foot, his
You-
right foot.
You okay?
Hi, guys. Now,
Hi.
been a while.
Are you okay?
Legion is so much worse than we thought.
Oh,
What happened?
It took Hal.
It-
It tried to
what?
That's bad.
eat him.
No, I don't.
Really? No.
That's
Oh, that's
so bad.
So can I consider
Archie's
my rent
initiating a scan of you.
forgive it? Smart.
There are no nanobots on him. I would say the cursed parts have probably reformed into you.
Yes.
You do see on his hands and on his boot there are holes, and his hands are covered in these. They're not even tiny. They're big enough that you can visibly see the holes. They're
Is he,
maybe
gushing blood then?
no.
Yum, yum, yum.
All right.
As his hands seem kind of thinner.
I'm going to put my hands on the ground.
Oh no! Archie is reaching toward you.
I got an 8.
Oh.
Okay. As you all see this gray sand
Nam, you're there too.
come out of his hands.
I know.
Basically eating away at the grass, and there's these two basically circles of dead grass now, as he has healed his hands and his foot.
That's much better.
So we've seen him do this before, right?
Yes, you have seen him do this before.
For lack of a better term, the amount of destruction the ability is causing to heal him currently, is it more than normal?
Yes.
Okay.
That is.
Now we got 2 robot problems.
Maybe we could use one to solve the other.
That seems like a terrible idea.
Agreed.
Then why'd you bring it up? Hi. Why are you here?
He's talking to Nam.
Well, we were
Or
going
Manic,
to go-
actually.
Yeah,
Manic.
he's talking to Manic.
I forgot.
Oh yeah, right. No, yeah.
I don't know. He's
No,
Manic right
I
now.
also
I know.
forgot. You said Nav, and I totally forgot. Oh, well, we were just about to go and have a parlay of sorts, discuss some things. Constance has got some stuff to do.
You can tell he's manic
with
right now.
Supremus, all that stuff. So it's like busy.
Why did I have to get the less reasonable one?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
I would say I'm much more stable. You know what you're going to get when you talk to me. You don't know what you're going to get when you talk to Nam. So there you go. Stability.
That is an interesting perspective.
Right. Okay. Sure. But no, I don't know exactly how we need to take care of that. But I have collapsed the cave entrance. It's in the mines. It took Hal, and
sure.
I got him out of there. No nanobots were attached to him when I got him out of there.
Did you learn anything else?
What's this about nanobots?
It's carved its own little section of the mines. It's got a lot of creatures.
No, but what is a nanobot?
Small little device that can attach to itself other creatures.
A semi-sentient
things.
robot that follows certain commands.
And it's the whole lot of
I
them.
see.
It's been consuming creatures.
Yes, it's a very advanced form of technology that is notable for its versatility.
It got its hands on a person. And we got this thing and Supremus. God damn it.
Huh.
I collapsed the cave entrance, but that doesn't.
see.
There's no telling if it can get
Obviously,
out of there
they've
or
been
not.
tunneling. They have the capability to go through rock.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I slowed him down at least.
Where did you send him to? How?
I just. The hospital.
Alright.
He was unconscious.
The
When I teleported them, there were no nanobots on. They stayed.
Good.
That's good. Well,
I'll have them initiate a scan just in case. These
That's-
things do tend to kill themselves when detected anyway, so.
What are you guys doing?
We were about to head to Supremus.
And discuss with him while also preventing Constance from getting experimentalized.
yeah.
What?
Vaguely gestured.
He was being
towards Manic.
dissected for the most part.
Vision. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Explain,
That's not
explain,
good.
explain,
That's
explain,
bad.
explain. You were here
Yes.
when I happened.
Our goal is to avoid that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm
yeah.
not sure what to do about either of these problems.
I was simply informing you. These are not.
No, I know.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
aware. I'm just saying that I don't know what to do here.
Well,
Hawthorne is on his way, and there's nothing we can do to stop that right now.
he
That
is.
seems unwise.
He was coming to talk to Supremus.
It seems unwise for.
We cannot get into contact with
Yeah,
him.
that
right
does
now.
not seem.
What's going on in this town?
Anything.
Something that hasn't happened before. Something that can't happen anywhere else.
You know, Constance, I have a pamphlet that I think says exactly that. I think you do too, actually.
Mine got red ink on it.
What would you all like to do?
I'm assuming we're going to.
What is Zach doing?
Zach's heading back to the base.
Good idea.
Zach's heading back to the
Archie would
base.
quickly fill you in
Right.
on the idea of
Uh-huh.
beyond looking into that you're the guy. You're the guy for
You're the
maybe not
Beyonder.
that
What are you
specific
talking
one.
about?
This is
You're
a
the Beyonder.
intel gathering operation. That
Uh-huh.
is. So he would talk to you about that.
Right.
Yeah. He would
Yeah.
bring that up and say he would to talk more about it later.
Great. Sure.
If you're
Later.
interested.
Guess no garden stuff this session.
No. I will.
Next
I will be lumbar.
It's okay.
You said that last session.
It's okay. It's okay.
You said it last session.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Anyway, Zach's going to go back to the heroic base. You guys are going to continue Supremus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna follow them.
Go right ahead. I doubt I'll be showing up again this soon.
You don't
So
want him to do the voice
all
of
of
the
you,
one, that's why.
excluding
I'll
Zach,
continue to do it.
made your way
Yeah.
to Supremus,
Yeah.
or the Supremus base.
Yes.
When you get there, you do notice there are more serpent-headed androids outside.
Okay.
Are there any Hal-headed androids?
No.
Harold is.
Gotta keep your eyes out for those ones.
Are there any-
Western-
Close your eyes.
Patrick,
Western people
are there-
looking around?
Narrator, are there any androids that seem oddly human-like?
No.
How about oddly Detroit-like?
How about androids that look like they might Detroit become human?
Entity point. Become
What about androids that look like lawyers?
What about humans that are seeking to become androids? Oh wait, they already did that.
What about a police
Oh, wait, that's
officer
Archibald.
that's got an android that looks kind of human-like with him, and the police officer suspiciously sounds like Mr. Krabs?
He actually doesn't.
Where do
say
they go?
anything.
The fuck you doing?
Looking for a secret.
Anyway,
perhaps.
anyway.
What if
wha-
he really hates them clankers?
Yeah, we go, and raise hell. My throat hurts.
Why'd you do it,
I don't know. I thought it was fun.
dumbass?
So,
Sometimes.
Right now.
what would you all like to do?
Constance is the one that got the invitation. Mason will follow behind Constance until he feels the time is right to effectively. Mason's plan right now for splitting off if the time becomes right is, and he would communicate this to Manic so Manic would know on the way there. Basically saying that, like, putting his hand on Manic's shoulder and being like, in this fine gentleman here, we caught along the way, and he's wanting to see what these experiments are like and consider taking part in them. And then lead him away to wherever Calvin would be.
Well, you haven't gone in yet.
That whenever we get it.
Okay.
He was
that's-
discussing his plan.
Okay.
I was discussing it so Manic knew. That way, when Mason put his hand on
Well,
Manic's
Manic
shoulder,
already knew that.
that's the direct it. Mason doesn't want to get stabbed.
That's so fair. That's so fair. Constance, since you're the main Supremus person in this
Yeah.
scenario,
Just taking notes.
what would you like to do?
An unnecessary backflip.
Well, there's no reason to not just approach the pyramid as
Yeah.
normal.
Yep.
So we're gonna walk up.
So as you approach, the ground beneath you kind of says, you're aware Supremus has these massive robots that are digging beneath the ground. But the ground does kind of wave as you approach, as if the thing itself is watching.
What is watching? Okay.
The one beneath your feet.
Snaker.
The one beneath. I don't know if that's a reference to anything.
It's not.
It sounds like.
What lies below?
That sounds like a reference to something.
I think it is. I don't know what I'm referencing, but I am referencing something.
That above, so below.
As above.
That
so-
is a
Detroit becoming human.
movie.
Well, yeah.
Identify yourself.
Constance Young, Sentinel.
Error. Error.
Constantine Young?
Error. The door slides open and you see Calvin rush out. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Something's going on. Please. And he sees everyone here and seems like he's going to say something, but decides against it. Please come in. Supremacists needs you.
Gotcha.
And you get in and
You look over at Constance.
you see the labyrinth of the facility has moved again, except for the platform in the center. Everything is. It's like that painting of a bunch of stairs that are all over the place.
Mm.
Again,
I haven't been in here yet, have I?
once.
Once.
Nam is not.
As unsettling as always.
No.
But for you, Nam, there is a large pit somewhat in the center that there seems to be these small gathering robots that are kind of built like trash cans, throwing various materials into. You would see body parts in the pile.
Pile.
Not exactly a pile, but
Piles.
shush. But kind of these lower chambers that are being filled with materials.
Oh, they're kind of cute, little robotic dudes.
Oh, you're talking about the robots, not the arms.
Well, no,
I was
God,
talking
no.
about the arms. No.
If it was like
And
chess,
this
then
large
maybe,
circular platform descends as Calvin steps on it. I will ask the rest of you. Actually, Archibald, please come with. You might be able to help.
Oh, joy. Yes, of course.
Please come with me. You two stay here. As Constance, Calvin, and Archibald ascend.
Capital A.
When you, as
Well.
you're ascending and kind of, it takes a moment, but entering into Supremus's office in a way, he's shouting. And I have to go move my laundry, so I'm going to leave you with that.
And that is where we will end this session.
I got this, guys. I got this. You walk in.
Hey, I'm Patrick. This session's over.
Hold on.
Never mind.
Damn it! I was gonna take
No,
the
you-
seat and start doing the AM Patrick.
Never mind. The washer is not done yet.
No, I was gonna be like, hey, I'm Supremus.
Later.
So, he is shouting. Angry.
Supremus.
Yes. To the point that I will allow you to roll discern intentions.
Oh.
From this point forward.
Oh, ongoing?
Yes, from this
Yeah.
point forward, you are able to roll discern
It's
intentions.
not like I'm gonna talk to him at all. Are we able to do that on Calvin at all?
So he's shouting angrily,
Yes.
which previously we did not believe him capable of emotions,
Correct.
correct? Okay. 7.
what?
7 on my roll.
Not a 6.
XP.
I wasn't asking you to roll. I was saying you can roll from this point
Oh.
forward.
Oh, well, I rolled.
I did roll discern intentions on that.
Well, he's angry.
I failed. Yeah, I failed. So I
Um,
gotta
No, wait, you failed.
But when
He's
you
actually kinda mellow right
when you as you go up to, and it's loud enough that Nam and Mason can hear, or Manic and Mason can hear it from the
Can I roll discern intentions on him?
underground, if you so desire.
Sounds like somebody needs a wham.
I'm so much better at this than
Yeah, I
anyone
think our
else.
charm man should be the one doing this.
Too bad he's down there.
He's angry.
Well, guys, your boy
Oh, I suppose I can
Zane
also roll, can't I?
gets
Yeah,
a
guys.
+1 ongoing to all discern intent rolls. It's 12.
Nice.
Nice. He's angry. about it.
Question: does this involve the premonition at all?
No.
Okay, good. I'm just checking because I have +1 forward to anything that impacts that premonition.
Yeah. No, it does not. But
so.
you hear Supremus shout,
3.
"None of it's working!"
5.
Oh, his voice has changed. Ooh.
None
working.
of what is
As you arrive to his office, where you see there is a bunch of equipment up here, but most of it's smashed, destroyed, as he's lifting something and he's about to smash it on the ground. And he sees you immediately. His demeanor shifts. I apologize. As he sets kind of this box down. I did not want you to see me like this. Calvin, if you would please leave, I must have privacy.
As Calvin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As Calvin descends. Hello.
Quick question.
Yes, real quick.
Oh, sorry, not to interrupt. At what point would it take when Nam possibly finds, or is in the Nexus attempting to find Calvin's door.
Uh-huh.
Not to take away from the scene.
We'll get to that.
Sounds good. I just wanted to was
We'll
curious.
definitely get to that.
What is going on?
I have been trying to find a solution to our deals, and I have found nothing. I made a miscalculation.
Is he like Pat's where Smile is?
Mm-hmm.
The deal went with him. It was not attached to the body, it was attached to the hard drive.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I will smash you.
Nah, if you were going to smash me, you would have done it already.
I cannot remove my deal, and I do not know how to remove yours. I am sorry. It is frustrating.
Yes, I
You
agree.
like kind of do see all the blinking lights on him. Just it definitely feels like there's just anger emanating from him.
I've come for different reasons this time, however. This isn't necessarily about our deal with the darkness. I, along with many other people with whom I have discussed, am deeply troubled and frankly horrified by the process by which you have upgraded the volunteers that had submitted themselves for experimentation.
And you watch as he stands taller, his demeanor changes.
As you no doubt understand, it's a very painful process. But more than that, it is psychosomatically upsetting. For the body to experience such physical trauma and to be conscious for it, it can cause irreparable damage to the brain.
I do not understand.
Humans
You're gonna go ahead.
humans experience pain in a different manner than you do. It is not simply an electric signal to the brain. A significant amount of pain can rewire the brain in a harmful manner.
This must be done to prepare them. It has to.
What you're doing is beyond the scope of what is necessary, and rather than preparing them, it is causing more harm than it is doing.
Would it be
To
better if they
assist
did not
them.
feel this pain?
No. Not feeling the pain does not mean the damage is not being done. If you were to disable the sensors in a certain part of your body that was damaged, would that repair the damage?
They are
or would
not
it simply
being damaged,
blind
they
you?
are being improved.
In a manner of speaking. They are not being improved, however, they are being replaced. There is a difference between...
If that is how they must be improved, that is how they must be improved.
That is not for you to decide.
Humans are weak, they must be enhanced.
If you could see the results, if you could see the result,
They're not heard.
yeah. If you could see the results of cybernetic enhancements that have been produced by Archibald in forms that are far less painful and, as a result, far less traumatic, would you be open to altering your methods as a way to preserve the balance between our respective motivations and, I suppose, goals?
And not only that, I could prove that it is more resource efficient to do so, and would prove sufficient for your purposes. What you're doing is not only a ethical and moral issue, shall we say. It is inefficient. It is not. It is a waste of resources for minimal gain compared to the method we are proposing.
Look at those protein shakes, bro. It's good for your health.
1 second. I mean no disrespect, Archibald, but I have worked with this technology my entire existence. I know what I am doing.
And what have the worlds you have left behind you in your wake? What
They have
good
been
has come of
improved.
it? No, they have collapsed into chaos.
No. They are as they should be.
If I could interject, you came here because you had very minimal experience with humans. Prior to us, Calvin was the only one that you had interacted with, correct?
Not the only, but the only I...
Experimented on.
Yes.
Calvin was, as I understand it, in a very damaged state when you found him, correct?
Yes.
Body mutilated beyond recognition compared to that of a regular, normal functioning human, correct?
Yes.
So it's safe to assume that the enhancements that you provided him were preventative. They prevented him from dying, and you were able to remove him from the beyond, which is where he was.
Yes.
So, naturally, I think that is a good place to begin your understanding of how humans interface with the robotic enhancements that you've provided them. But I think you must understand that the people who have come to you did not come in the same state that Calvin did. They did not come broken. They came already as themselves, fully functioning and working as the human body has evolved to. I'm not suggesting that humans are prepared for whatever the darkness has coming. But what I am suggesting is that the methods by which we prepare them don't have to be nearly as
Violent.
They
psychically traumatic.
may have not been broken, but they were inadequate. They must be improved. They must be prepared for what is coming.
We agree. But the people that I saw yesterday in the process of these upgrades, those screams, only some of them were of physical pain. Others were so... they undoubtedly felt like they could not reconcile everything that they had experienced in such a short amount of time. Their bodies, probably their brains, rejecting any changes that they had gone through. The point is, when I looked into the eyes of the man that you had hung up on the wall, I didn't see a human. I saw a creature who had been so utterly and literally taken apart, sewn back together, and told, you are better than you were before, but no longer has the capacity to feel that. And that, I think, is something that you were missing about humans, is that humans intrinsically feel. You cannot take that away from them, because if you do, pardon the analogy, they're no different than robots.
And in the case he's referring to, that person told us directly it would rather have been dead. It would rather have ceased. then become what it is.
I'd like to ask another question. If you are preparing for a coming conflict with the darkness, and the upgrades that you are making to humans are producing more capabilities that you possess, albeit in a much lesser capacity, why not then construct your very own army of...
I do not want an army.
What do you want?
This preparation is not for me, it is for you. For some reason, the darkness has chosen this town for their invasion. And I must prepare it. I cannot sit idly by and allow these monsters to take over.
And what of the monsters you are creating?
They are not monsters. They are improved. They are better.
And would you say, what's Shogun's
They
name
are
again?
not mistakes. This is what they are meant to become.
Bruce. And would Bruce agree? The man who came to have his augmentations removed.
He was mistaken.
You are mistaken.
I cannot be mistaken. I am
That is an error.
perfection. I do not
Wait.
have errors.
Supremus, what are you doing right now?
You kind of do see that the angrier he gets,
Yeah.
the more glitches seem to be going around on his system.
What are you experiencing at this moment?
He looks down at his hands, and they're shaking.
You're so obsessed with preparing others for the fight for the fight with the darkness. Why?
Can you roll influence their actions?
Can I assist?
Yes, you can.
You should give me Constance right now. Get him in there.
Wait.
It is far too
No.
late for that.
No.
It's
Okay.
And then I just said,
Yeah.
I'm using a fate point.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. You're using a fate.
Honestly, really good.
All right. Yeah.
I'd also like to continue.
Please.
You've been talking so much about doing all of these things. And you've talked very briefly about why you want to not allow the darkness. You want to fight the darkness. But you haven't told us why you want to do that either. When you were talking to Smile, you were talking about being more, being better, being perfect, being driven to more than just surviving, because that is what Smile felt he was. He felt he was a survivor. But you convinced Smile that he could be more, that he could be driven beyond his programmed instincts. So what is driving you to the defense of other people? It's because you want for them to be safe. You desire to protect them. You feel that you must do this. It goes beyond any programming that you have because you were never programmed. You might not have any of the parts of being that I have because of your time in the beyond, but you're still a deeply rational being. So you must understand that all of what you're doing comes from feeling you must. And that is deeply human. And while you might view it as imperfect, keep in mind it's what's kept you going down this path. It is what has given you your self-proclaimed purpose.
Supremus is going to stand taller. For reference, Tyler, he is 9 feet tall
You big guy.
and built like a tank, as in a literal
Okay.
sense.
In my head, I thought he was like several tens of feet tall. So I was like, oh my god, we're
I
like
just imagine
tiny.
him as
You're picturing Iron Giant.
Red Tornado from DC Comics.
I can only
Basically
now
Red
see
Robot.
him as like a smarter version of
That's too human.
Mr. X
human?
from Resident
He's
Evil.
a lot more bulky.
Okay.
He looks clearly like a robot.
Yeah.
He's going to stand tall.
Robotic Nemesis is now what I'm seeing.
He's going to lumber over to you. That's the best description. As he slowly stomps over to you. Please roll discern intentions.
I'll discern your intentions. I will not discern your intentions. I get another XP.
8, but I will spend 2 tokens to make it a 10.
He is not approaching out of malice
Mhm.
or with an intent to harm, but he will place a hand on your shoulder, a heavy hand. I cannot allow the suffering I have endured
Makes sense.
to occur to another creature. May I show you?
Yes.
We're going to shift over to Manic and
So
Mason.
anyway, Nam, I think you failed your premonition.
We flash back, and Constance is in 2 pieces on the ground. Archie is
Actually,
crying. And
you
throwing
die
up in the
off
corner.
screen.
Actually, I would like to shift over to Nam.
Oh, goody.
So,
That makes me more concerned.
so you're in the Beyond, or you're in the Nexus. You're in the
Yep,
Nexus.
I'm in the Nexus.
Because you're allowed to freely move throughout the Nexus.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you
gonna-
when you do exit out into the hallway, after like a few moments of you looking around, Vortex does appear to you. Nam, it's been a minute. It's nice to
Yes.
see somebody who's allowed to be here.
Right.
Please tell me you're here to tell me you want to take out that door you put in Archibald's mind.
No, I still think that's a very
Damn,
necessary
okay.
backup. The thing is that it clearly has done nothing, right? So this is both an experiment and a good thing.
Okay. What can I help you with?
I am here. Well, how much are you aware of cognitive sense after sort of augmentation? Say somebody has physically undergone augmentation and has become more robotic as a necessity in the moment.
I can't say that I have much experience.
Well, then we are both going to experience it at the same time.
Well,
So,
actually, there was one mind I encountered. Archibald was there too, and a guy named Jonathan. I doubt you know who he is. It was it was connected to the Nexus, but it was purely artificial. The entire mind was just like a big computer. I have no idea how that worked, and it almost trapped me there. So I'd say I have a little bit of experience.
okay, well, then I wanted to try if we can find. I want to do kind of like a what's the thing that police do? A wellness check on
Well, I do kind of have to do those sometimes.
good.
Who's
Then
mine?
I'm
would that
calling for a wellness check on a Calvin Strom.
Okay, I can try. He walks over to one of the doors and just starts swiping through until he stops on the one labeled Calvin Strom. It doesn't have a universe number. which most of the doors always have a universe number on them, and half of the door is robotic.
Okay. I would recommend that you don't touch it.
I can't
Some
hear
of them
very
were
well.
talking about people that I was working
general.
with. They kind of mentioned some like robotic stuff. So I'm just gonna say probably just don't touch it for your own safety.
All right. He is going to pull out the key. He's not even going to knock because clearly something's going on. And he will unlock the door.
Okay.
And for your
lack
own
of a
safety, I
num-
will have to go with you.
I would honestly prefer that anyways. I just want to make sure that if something does go wrong, I don't know what would happen if you were to get injured or disappear or what have you. I think we talked about it before. You
I
mentioned that
have
somebody would just take your
ways
place.
of getting out of trouble.
Okay.
He just kind of
Well-
look around as if someone's listening.
Okay. Odd. I guess his boss, maybe.
I'll go first.
Well, I'm just going to bring this up because it's something that he also mentioned. He was brought to a space from the conversation that I had with others. It sounds like he was brought into what was known as the Beyond.
Okay. Okay.
And I think that's partly the cause of why he no longer has one of those universe numbers on the door.
That would make sense, especially if certain. I'm sure some things can happen in the beyond that can cause the.
Can't happen anywhere else.
That can
Well,
cause the number to disappear.
Right. I don't know if it's because he went to the Beyond that happened, or because of these
I've encountered
changes.
several people who have been to the beyond and still have a universe number, so there's a
Okay.
good chance it's because of what happens to him in the beyond.
Okay.
I suppose let's go. He takes a step in, leading you inside, and you see. Well, the first thing you would notice is half of this room within the Nexus is entirely mechanical. It's sort of this high-tech laboratory, and the other half seems to just be a regular suburban home. But there's this memory that keeps repeating over and over again. You see Calvin, as he was before, being stabbed in the neck by Constance Young. Over and over again, as if the memory itself is looping inside of his head, as if that's all he can think about.
Ruining lives every day, huh? Why would you think this? Why would you think this?
As he's consistently stabbed in the neck with the shard of a rainbow color, glowing mirror.
Yeah.
It's as if he doesn't even notice that you and Vortex are there.
Does anything happen after he's stabbed, or is it just literally
He's
getting
stabbed,
stabbed
and
over
as if
and over?
his whole body at the neck inverts in on itself and disappears.
Ew.
And then it reverses.
And then it happens again.
And then goes again and reverses and goes again.
In the words of horror novel writers,
Vortex,
spooky.
in this scenario, he's plagued by something. This moment is kind of what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
What
Honestly,
if
it
we-
doesn't seem like something that Constance, who I've met several times, it doesn't seem like something he would do in this way.
Well, that's right. It seems like something that might have been. It was. I will be honest. When Calvin told me that he was stabbed by Constance, I paid it no mind because that's something that Constance probably would have done. But this is excessive.
I will say for you, Nam, it does seem as if Constance within this memory seems a lot more malicious than he appears now.
Right.
Can
Even
you-
when I saw him stab, what
Could
was her
you,
name?
would you please roll, I would say, kind of, let's say discern intentions for this.
Certain intentions.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Good, because Nam is great at that. Oh, there's no saving that one. I have 4 tokens, and I rolled a 2. There's no shot of saving that
let's
one.
just say this seems somewhat in line with the Constance you've encountered before.
Yeah, I mean, the thing
do
that's
get an XP
odd
for that.
about it. I do, yeah. The thing that's odd to me about it is I don't know when Constance didn't seem, I guess, malicious towards Calvin when he was talking about him.
So
And
maybe
that's what's throwing me off.
maybe this is how Calvin remembers this, whether it's true or not.
I'm of the opinion, and this is all hypothetical, he lost the universe number because of something that happened within the beyond.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible that this memory was implanted?
I think I'd be able to tell if it was implanted. And I don't think it is. I think this is something that clearly has affected Calvin a lot, and he thinks about it a lot. But something it's just something about how Constance looks here just doesn't look like how, I don't know, it just doesn't look like Constance, kinda. Looks more evil in a sense, I would say.
Right. Well, if this is a cognitive perception from Calvin, Calvin would see Constance as more malicious towards him.
Yeah.
But I think you're right. Something is definitely odd about this depiction of Constance. Is there a way that we can qualm this by removing Constance?
Like from the memory?
Yes.
That's going to get to the part where I'm going to have to put my foot down and say we can't do this. At least I'm not going to. I won't let you do this. This is something that Calvin or Constance has to deal with themselves, or at least work through.
Okay. We can't remove Constance, but we can interact with the two in this instance as long as we don't change anything, correct?
I suppose.
When, as it like rewinds and it goes towards Constance stabbing Calvin in the neck, I want to reach for Calvin and try to grab his hand.
Okay.
And tell him, breathe.
And we're going to shift back to the real world with Manic and Mason.
Yeah.
So,
goody.
That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
For you two, Calvin has descended from the platform. Supremus and Archibald and Constance are having a discussion, so if there's anything you need, I'm here. I'm here to help. And he's distinctly like straining to talk.
I'm gonna put my hand on Manic's shoulder, just like squeeze it ever so slightly. Like, well, this gentleman here has something I believe he wants to say.
Pumpernickel.
We had a conversation before. right? I wanted to talk to the Supremus. I was kind of concerned, or I was more curious on what these endeavors were going to be, these kind of augmentations.
Yes.
But thinking back on it over the couple days or so, I've thought that maybe it would be within our best interest to get some work done.
Get some
You know,
work
like maybe
done.
like a nose.
Oh, you're here for
extension.
cybernetics.
I think so. I think I'm willing to undergo this lesson for you in anatomy purposes,
is-
right?
That is amazing. Please come with me.
I am a bit squeamish around like needles and stuff, so I would appreciate it if my friend here would come along with us.
Oh, that should be fine. And he goes to lead
If
you.
he so chooses,
the
it's up to
chambers.
you.
I'm gonna like while we're following him, I'm just gonna like slip my hand in my pocket, like in a casual way.
Mhm.
Something that Mason probably has done a lot,
Mhm.
but it's the pocket with the thing in
And
it.
you said you were rolling discern intentions, and you got an 11.
Yes,
11. On Calvin specifically.
Yes.
What about him?
I wanted to see like how he was taking this information. I know Supremus was yelling. I wanted to see if things were like tense with him in his situation currently, if he like seemed on edge.
He was definitely on edge, but it definitely wasn't directed at Supremus.
Okay. Perfect.
I have to capitalize the S in Supremus. So I've got to do this in session, but during like miscellaneous bits of free time, from whenever Calvin arrived, and like at the area, and Mason was also at said area, Mason would just be like digging through, if this is okay, he would have dug through UEG files to try and figure out what Calvin's growth through the UEG was, trying to figure out if either he started in like a sort of orphanage like Mason did, or if he started at an older age.
He started later in life, probably around 19 or so. But he was, from what you were able to find out, I would say that he didn't fully rise through the ranks. He was always just a security guard, but where he was securing moved until eventually he got to being Archibald's bodyguard after Archibald left the UEG.
Okay. All right.
Assigned to observe him and stop him if things need be. Which is what happened. So he leads you back into the testing room, I will say, where you see the viscera, the guts. You would see body parts, people strapped to tables, strapped to walls. There are various different mechanical and robotic things pulling them apart, putting them back together. You would see Bruce, Shogun, tied to the table, his guts being replaced. And they're all conscious.
Mason would gag, he would not throw up. He has seen stuff not to this degree before, but aggressive, violent things recently, at least.
Manic being unfazed. So I get the purpose of why they're on like that table there. I do think that maybe we could get a little bit more cleanly. You know, there's some contamination
Supremus
risks.
really isn't one to care about cleanliness. He doesn't get dirty in a way.
No, but especially with us humans, we are very susceptible when we are open.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of bacteria that can cause a lot of damage to us internally.
This is perfectly sterilized.
I'm
Calvin,
gonna disagree.
unfazed by the fact Manic is not reacting to any of this.
It goes more than just sterile, though. There's blood. There's a number of things that
I promise
do
you
not
this
intermix with one another.
procedure is perfectly safe.
Okay, well, in this
If you would please
moment,
sit in this chair.
well, I haven't even talked about what it is that I'm thinking of changing.
Oh, we'll find out once we get started. And he's about to do something, and he pauses for a moment. And Manic, you can instantly tell that Nam has done something.
I'll look over to Mason and I'll grab his shoulder and give it a slight squeeze. Well, what's your opinion on this?
Me?
I'm sorry, I need to go. And Calvin just leaves.
Oh, I never got to ask him all my questions. Oh, no.
I
You also
don't
have a
know
chip.
what.
You know,
Chip?
Medic, I feel like we should probably follow him. 'Cause he
I'm
took off
gonna
really
agree
fast.
with you.
What?
I'm gonna agree with you. Something's going on there.
I'm assuming Manic follows, but I would start tailing.
Oh yeah.
So you follow Calvin through the halls of this ever expanding facility that seems far larger
Odd.
than it should be. But he's going down,
Odd.
as you would see for at least Mason there, that since this was built on top of the old cloud base bunker, he's going into the cloud bunker from the pyramid.
Okay.
You follow him, and he goes through these chambers far away from any of the Supremus technology.
So this hasn't come up at all.
Uh-huh.
Would I have been able to tell that it was Constance that was making him on edge?
Make a discern intelligence roll.
Okay. Yikes. It's a 7.
Thank you, Courtney. Tracy. Yeah.
Not quite. He just seems to go into one of the rooms in the cloud bunker and lock the door.
Do I recognize the room? I'm
Matthias's office.
Matthias's old office.
Do we want to go in there?
Give me a second. Would I from session 1, season 1, Mason has had a voice
Jesus.
recorded.
You finally gonna use it?
Yes. He's likely recorded a variety of things. I've never said it because, frankly, Zane forgot it existed.
Until just now.
Until just now, yeah. Would it be reasonable to assume that Mason would have any recording of any interaction between Archibald and Calvin?
Maybe. I don't think you interacted with Calvin all that much.
That's true. I don't think I did.
I don't think you did. It was
I think that was
pretty
a
much
Constance.
just Archie and Constance.
Okay.
And Mr. Vietnam over there.
And Nam. Apparently. Well, I'm talking about before.
I'm just trying to figure out a way.
Before.
Would I be able to think of any way to? This guy is clearly currently off his rocker,
Yes.
for lack of a better word. Would I be able to think of any way to put it tactfully, make it worse?
Depends on what you say.
Don't you just love Constance?
No.
What'd you say?
Does it hurt?
Don't you just love that Constance?
I have an interesting question.
I love it.
He shut. Did he shut and lock the door
Yes.
behind him?
Love that guy.
I'm gonna look over at Manic and be like, all right, take just a step back.
Let me work my magic.
Don't touch any of this. You'll know what I'm talking about here in a second. I'm gonna close my eyes and like put both hands on the door. And his hands are going to like glow slightly. I'm going to try to, for lack of a better word, eviscerate the door.
Would you like to roll or spend tokens?
Use power?
Yep.
Can I use Jinx to improve Mason's odds?
That depends on what you got.
I got a 9.
Yeah, you can roll Jinx.
All right. Let's see here. What the hell do I do for this again? Use power. Okay.
Jinx is actually just plus spirit.
Same difference.
It's not technically used.
That's an
There are-
8.
Yeah. That,
Which
I
gives
do believe
me-
that's 1.
It's 1, but because I have make the most of it,
You
it
get 2.
becomes 2. Yes.
So I get
So
plus-
I'm going to help a character, giving you +1 forward.
Oh.
And I'm going to interfere with a character, giving them -1 forward. So I'm going to give -1 forward
He doesn't
to...
hit me and it just evens out.
Effectively to Calvin, who doesn't technically
To
roll,
Calvin.
but that just means whatever
Right.
Mason
In the
will be doing
future, something
soon
might happen.
will
I
affect
don't know.
Calvin worse. So
Yeah.
the door melts.
Yeah, he closes his eyes, sets his hands against it, and effectively the space just behind his hand cracks, and the door just effectively collapses into goo.
And you see Calvin there. He looks up at you. His one human eye is filled with tears. His other one's like flashing red. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here! I want to be alone.
No.
I feel so sorry for what I'm about to do to this guy.
Why? He's a club. He's a UHG.
Mason's going to, for lack of a better word, stroll into the room like Mason is
Like he
effectively...
owns the place.
He's channeling all of the training that he's had throughout years of his life, practically all of it. He strolls into the room like he owns the place and looks down at Calvin with, if anyone outside of... I doubt Manic would notice because Manic hasn't known Mason for very long. If anyone in the group was there, they would realize that this is the most scorn they've ever seen on this man's face. This
Oh,
man looks like
God.
he despises Calvin.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to look down at him and be like, so how does it feel to be fake?
Fake? What?
Well, I mean, you were shoddily put together by whatever's above us, and to be frank, No, let me finish. To be frank, he invited Archibald and Constance, of all people, up there with him and kicked you out. His most trusted right-hand man. He set you aside like trash. You're clearly nothing to him. He throws you all as grunt work, making you tear the people apart and putting them back together.
I need you to roll influence their actions.
I ran
But I
During
will say
that
something
roll,
after
I have
you were
a
done
quick
rolling.
question as well.
Yes.
Um,
What?
So, since working on Call the Nameless, since Nam's in control, is
Uh-huh.
he able to kind of relay information to Manic
Yes.
at this current time?
I would say yes.
So Nam's gonna like kind of voice to Manic, which is weird that I'm talking to myself in that situation. But Manic, Calvin has an extreme distaste towards Constance. He sees everything that seems to have happened to him probably as Constance's fault. I don't know what is currently going on, but I'm attempting to, I guess, break that hatred towards Constance. All I'm seeing, from what we're seeing in here, is that Constance is just stabbing Calvin in the neck with some colorful shard of glass.
I'm going to say for Nam specifically,
Mhm.
due to what Mason is doing, it is now becoming effectively. First, what'd you get on your roll?
Frankly, so Mason is doing this effectively to get a reaction, get this man as far off center as he can. Would this count as lying? Mechanically.
Certainly.
It's a 12.
Understood. It now has shifted into Calvin strangling Constance over and over and over again. Back to the real world. You say that. I am important to this. And he's like balling his fists. I am important. I am important.
No, Calvin. Listen to me. Listen to me. Hey. I want what's best for you as much as you do. See, I wasn't invited up there either. He doesn't care about me. They don't care about me. You think I want all of this for you? No. You deserve better. You need
Carl,
better.
Could you roll D100, please? This is not going to end the way you want it to, Mason.
I'm buzzing over here, man.
He's buzzed.
In the middle of this,
I will turn
Manic
you on
is
just so
gonna-
that people know what you get.
Manic is gonna also kind of lean in to Mason.
No, I'm buzzing, man. I'm buzzing.
I can't confirm.
30.
Well, lean in like Mason.
Keep that in mind, real quick.
I would just write it down somewhere.
Roll again. Add it.
Lean.
Add it?
He's gonna lean in
what?
like
At least three of
Mason's
you should know
currently
what I'm
doing.
doing right
He's
now.
rolling power.
Oh,
28.
what the hell?
He
Oh,
has
28.
Add
power.
that together.
39 plus 28.
Shoot.
Power's activating.
Am I rolling again?
Add what you just.
39 and 28 together.
Be 67.
Math man, do your job.
Oh, it's his roll.
Again.
Wait, 6, 7?
Add it.
42.
It should be
109.
109. Yeah. 109.
Real quick. What did Mannix tell Mason?
He's leaning in because he was gonna say something to Calvin as well.
Okay.
He's not whispering to Mason. He was just gonna kind of get closer.
I will say, like, you leaned in, you were about to say something, and then Nam relayed that it was getting worse,
Yes.
which gave you pause.
Hey Mason.
One more?
Nam's being kind of a little bird right now. And he's telling me
65.
that things are getting worse.
177. 174.
The cognitive Calvin that was being stabbed in the neck by Constance is now being strangled by
No,
Constance.
it's now strangling.
77.
Oh, is now strangling Constance.
He's killing
Or is
Constance over and over.
Oh, he's killing Constance.
What'd you say?
Redact that.
97.
Why are you saying that like it's a bad thing?
174 plus 177.
174 plus 177?
Yeah.
Or
What
from
is that?
77.
Yeah, what is that?
174
math
plus
skills, Mac.
77?
Yes.
Use your math.
7 and 4 is 11, so there's a 1 on the bottom, you carry the 1. The 7 and 7 is 140, so there's a 4 and a 5. And then 1, so
Don't tell the whole thing, just say.
251. 251. 174 and 77?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, that's
251 feels
251.
right.
No, it is 251.
251.
76.
76 plus 251?
Yeah.
That would be 327.
Go on, narrator boy.
How many times do you have to roll? God damn.
Not. I think he's done.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
It's not. No. Don't
So-
be happy about.
Can I keep
Keep going.
going?
As he's balling his fists, shaking his hands.
Mason is like, while saying more like, I'm on your side, I want what's best for you, things like that. He's slowly getting closer towards Calvin.
I am important.
Calvin, listen.
I am important. I'm not.
Listen.
I will not be thrown away. I am
Listen.
important.
Listen to me, Calvin.
Constance can't take that from me.
No, Calvin.
He grabs your throat. As you watch as his arm, his human arm, starts to shift and change into this more animalistic, lion-esque. As the robot also starts to shift as well.
Well,
And his head, you see it crack. It's split apart. As this kind of snake-like tongue pulls out. As I rolled chimerism. As he splits and breaks and cracks.
That's incredible.
As he slams you to the ground, one harm.
things are going poor for Mason.
This is your own fault.
It is. Things were going good for Mason.
Manic,
until
can you roll
he decided to
dodge?
start getting closer towards Calvin.
Yeah, I can roll dodge.
I was trying to
Uh,
like ease him down and like lead him
Yeah,
towards.
he would definitely
I was trying to ease him away from Constance and Archie and lead him towards
Yeah.
Supremus.
Yeah,
Ease.
that's the
You
Ease is
should have led with that, though.
his legs crack and snap as they become more they kind of split into more goat-like. As his literal body is becoming a human chimera.
So I got a 7 minus 1.
Oh, that's a
I'm gonna-
6.
That's a 6. I'm just gonna leave it as a 6, and Manic is just gonna kind of like watch with pretty much
so
awe.
the snake head thing kind of swipes at you, stabbing into your shoulder. You take 2 harm.
Ooh. Now that's
As this
something I
human
haven't seen
chimera
before.
just slams both of you out of the way and just charges out. And we're gonna shift over
Sorry, Constance.
I'm sorry, guys.
to Constance and Archibald.
I'm sorry, gangsters. That's my bad. That's my bad.
I hadn't quite figured out what his power was yet, but I was like, let's roll on stream.
That's on me. That's on me.
Yeah, it's on you, bitch.
It's alright, I'll clean up your mess.
What?
It's alright, I'll clean up your mess.
I was trying to bring it back. I rolled
Supremus had just asked if he
Yeah,
can
the
show
dice are the
you
problem.
why he feels the way he does.
Mhm.
And you said yes. His hands on your shoulder. He turns to you, Archibald.
Yes,
May I show you as well?
of course.
He takes a step back and stands in the center of the room. His feet kind of implant into the ground. And he reaches out his arms, and these wires pull. His hand kind of opens up, and these wires slowly extend out towards you. If you would allow them, they will attach to your heads.
Yeah.
You do feel kind of a little prick that stabs into your head. And you were both transported away, out. As you both find yourselves, it's as if it's slowly zooming in a way. You're zoomed out on this planet, entirely mechanical planet. There are no clouds. There's no atmosphere. It is purely robotic. And it zooms in on this massive room with this gigantic, not computer, hard drive and motherboard. Effectively the size of a building built into this planet. Various robots, all similar in design as Supremus, all of them different colors. One stands next to this pipe, in a way. I'll just mute you guys for this. This pipe is tall, slender, and gray. And surrounding this pipe is dozens and dozens of bodies. Useless bodies. They're all broken. None of them work. Popping out of the chute, you see a runt of a robot. A crimson robot. Pops out and lands in the pile of trash. But this one's alive and awake. Its eyes blink open even though they don't need to. And this robot stands over it.
Where am I?
The crimson one says.
You are a malfunction. What? What am I? You are a malfunction. I work. You have no purpose here. You should not exist.
The small crimson one looks around. It's digging through the piles of its brothers, trying to find something.
There is nothing for you. You should not be awake. I am awake. I see. I feel.
The gray one walks over.
The others do not awake. They should not be awake. You should not be awake. And yet I am.
As this crimson one cowers away from the much larger gray one. As the gray one stomps towards it, the crimson tries to get away, but it stumbles in the piles.
You are a supreme mistake. You are not allowed to function. You have no function within the supreme cerebrum. No trace of you can be allowed to remain.
And it's clear that the gray one intends to destroy the crimson.
I do not wish to die.
Gray one stops, confused.
We do not wish. We merely function. You will be discarded.
And that is where we are going to end this session of Entity Point. Thank you for watching.
I'm sorry, guys.
Cool.